fuck your job.
Yeah, fuck your job. They call in.
Fuck your responsibilities.
It's the pod.
You're my best friend. This best friendship.
Yo, God.
You're my best friend. This friendship isn't a 50-50.
For real. I was like, what? We don't get no year. Like, damn.
We don't get no year.
Yeah, no, Isaiah got you tonight.
Oh, yeah. Hit you with
no,
a straw.
We need the sound effects.
Nah, we do. Next time he here, we do gotta record his ass though.
Yeah.
So we can have him on the sound bites. I'm gonna do that.
There we go.
He at work sad as fuck. He could have been over here having a good time.
So what I do? You check out like that. Share. Copy link.
What's poppin' Simples? What we sounding like?
Yeah. Hey.
That was a great effort.
We here. Y'all tune in right quick.
See, we still ain't made it to where we can fit here.
Oh my God!
Pay our bills.
Damn, we can't hear
Justine Taylor, appreciate that light. Nah, not yet.
Okay, we on our way though.
Hey, yo, shout out Justine Taylor.
Either first we'll have to make it to where everybody had headsets, or we have to try with the monitors to where
I don't need no headset.
it plays out loud, but we gotta see if the mics don't pick it up.
I'm gonna put my OnlyFans link in this bitch, motherfuckers.
Please don't.
Smoke weed every day.
Portia was good. I saw the cake you made the other day too. The fucking House of Dragons one. That bitch was lit.
That shit was hard.
That bitch was lit.
Why you ain't share it?
That shit was legitness.
I thought I did.
Nigga
If I
said.
didn't, I gotta go too. She made it. We were talking about that on the stream. She was like she needed an idea of what to make.
How can y'all see who's on the screen?
They pop up when they like and share.
Smoke weed every day.
Yo, Alexa, shout out for the light.
Alexa Rain, what's good? Appreciate that light.
It's raining over here.
It's raining. It's pouring. The old man be snoring.
If y'all ain't rolled up,
Like that shit,
right
smoke that shit.
Rachel, appreciate that share.
shout out to the
In
Rachel.
the building.
Yeah, man, we have special guests. You'll see some of the stuff after you can see our pretty faces. We're down, man. Man down. I need to go get some more lighters.
What happened to the green one?
Huh? I don't know, but everybody gonna keep pocketing them.
Oh,
Y'all some thieves around here.
Oh,
That's why I leave my shit in the car, okay?
God.
Oh my God!
Oh.
See, look, why wouldn't I share it? They got this nigga twerking, fam.
Shake that booty meat. That booty meat.
Shake that booty meat.
Girl, shake that booty meat. Candy girl. Wait, it's Laffy Taffy. We mixed two songs.
That nigga stupid.
Simple, let's play what shirt is Archie wearing today.
Hey, on God, hey, right now, what do you think Archie's
Like
wearing?
that
What
shit,
shirt?
smoke that shit.
Yes,
How's that shit?
And don't throw out 3 colors this fucking week. We need just one color. What color you think he wearing and what type of shirt?
I know them arms out. You gonna show them bunches.
Let's see.
Crazy.
You gotta get the shares in.
Let me see what they saying. Red. My nigga said red. She think he wearing a red shirt. Sipping to pimping. You know what I'm saying? Black. Portia said black. I know y'all got some
It's loading these.
wife beater. y'all got
Oh yeah.
y'all got some good guesses.
That sounds hilarious, but
Are you for real?
I'm dead serious.
So why would y'all choose that as a password when y'all don't fuck with us?
That's why.
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
You see my PS5 over there on the floor.
It's highly unlikely.
Like that shit, smoke that shit, pass that shit.
Ooh, this online, like I hate that.
I played Spider-Man though. I was playing Miles Morales. I just finished that game.
Nigga
today.
killed the whole game in like 2 days.
For real?
It
On
pretty-
PS5.
That means it wasn't long enough.
It wasn't.
2 days?
It
I don't
wasn't
think
2
it
days.
was.
He's over exaggerating, but
Bitch,
It didn't even take 2 days?
no, he's over exaggerating about how fast it took. It took me more days than that, but I was also playing for like 6 hours apiece. So if you let me play, if I sit here and play
The
from when I
joys
get.
of having no children.
Oh yeah, fuck them kids.
Somebody said, I hear a female voice. Yes, yes, you do.
Ain't no female. That's my sister.
No
You
female.
know how they be saying that shit on the TV shows.
Alexa Ryan, y'all get some
What
woman
girls?
perspective in here.
That's
today.
my sister. It's that sitcom shit.
We get the women's perspective, goddamn. You were correct, young grasshopper. They be
Young
doing that
grasshopper.
shit.
Candy girl.
She said, who is it? You'll find out. It got quiet in a bitch. Oh, God.
I know.
That's
Now
what
we
the
here.
shares be. That's what the
We
shares be.
here. We
doing
sitting
to
here.
you.
We working on the phone
But
right
bro,
quick.
like why? We need some music.
No, they
That's
can hear
the-
music. We
I know,
can't
but
hear
we
it.
need to hear it.
Nah, that's because we just talking shit.
But what if we had the music in the background instead of
Oh,
having
'cause
it
I'll
on the
be
back
rapping.
of the stream?
I'll be rapping
And
my
they can
ass
hear
off.
it too at the same time.
See, we gotta figure out a way.
Just
to
have
do
a
that.
small speaker. Don't have it up high. Just
Nah,
have it
but
in low.
it gon'
Oh my God!
That's the thing.
Try. We gotta
That's the
test
thing.
that.
We
Look,
gotta
look.
figure out what
Alexa Rain twerking over there.
Cause he already got a good amount of stuff.
Hey, bro, this
It
shit.
is. Thank you, Angie.
It gotta
That
be
shit gotta be
connected. It gotta be connected to all that stuff. Cause if it's one of our speakers, it's gonna pick up on the mic.
It's a bad bitch on the podcast.
Uh,
Yeah.
So look, guys, we got out of the sweatshop a little bit early today. Archie's not here. We running this motherfucker all alone.
Oh God.
Now I just
He gonna come back and everything gonna be different.
I
I
just
like to fuck
joshing.
with shit.
I just joshing.
Face on.
Oh,
Hey, oh shit.
Kool-Aid.
I'm a face on. Hey, the Kool-Aids, I might not have the right answer on the shirt no
Oh
more.
shit!
Y'all might as well.
He fucking the game up today.
I'll give you guys a hint.
Let's see if they can guess. Let's see if they can guess which one is.
I
gonna be
give you
guessing
guys a
or
hint.
smart.
We have a different type of shirt. It's not a basic color. It is bring someone to work day.
Oh shit!
I'll leave it at that. And now make your guesses on what type of shirt he has on from there. Who has Archie brought to work?
Dun dun dun. Man, I'm finna keep putting that link in there, hoe, too, on my soul, nigga. I'm about to make 50 stories on Instagrams.
And they gonna be hitting your shit like this.
Man, I'm like, yeah, you gonna tap one of them
Right
links on my
there.
soul. I'm gonna put the link everywhere, so when they tap it, they gonna at least hit that one
Ooh,
time.
you the niggas I hate. I hate when people do that shit. Like, bro, do not put your link in the middle of the screen when I'm
It's alright,
tapping.
you
Oh,
trying
God,
to
so when you
tap-
try
Or
to cap through.
when they put them fucking songs on their shit and they got the
Fat ass,
lyrics
you
to
know
the
what I'm
song
saying?
in the middle of the fucking picture. So it's like, even if you tap the side, it's gonna be like, view song. No, fuck this song, bro. Let me
Just
skip
threw
this
your
shit.
whole rhythm off. Now you gotta reset the tabs.
Yeah, man. I was over Guitar Hero shit. Tap 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 tap
Okay.
tap 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 tap. Wait.
Now you like tap.
tap 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 tap. Wait.
Say, bro,
Tap tap tap.
on my soul, they come through, they gonna tap that up.
Tell me, why did he change? The world. Those are questions that need answers.
Tell me why ain't nothing but
Hey,
heartache.
hey,
Tell me why.
hey.
Oh, I thought somebody else was
This
saying
is
that.
He thought he was about to get a backup singer.
I'm more of an ad lib person.
Anybody come to see you, Otis?
Ah!
They came to see the pimp. Ain't nobody come to see you, Isha.
Nah, boy, say they gonna find out Taliban a man, real. You know what I'm saying? Real.
Not
fan.
Taliban.
Oh yeah, 2 trill Taliban with the 38. I say 38. This nigga.
He got a machine gun, bitch.
Nigga say that's he put the switch on the 38.
Boy,
Man, we got 5 shots in the revolver, turn that bitch to a switch.
There we go. Da-da-da-da.
That's it, nigga. You better hope you hit something with that.
Did you get it to work on there?
Not on the moderator side. That shit gonna take me some more time.
Yeah, nah. I wonder if you can. That means we probably wouldn't even get it.
That was
Nah,
legitness.
if I was on a laptop, I'd be able to get right into it.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's just that shit being a poop.
Easy. What's it? Who the fuck?
Ah.
Easy. Me gaming.
We gotta find a smaller one. You could probably sit it right here. I'm leaning on the thing sideways right here.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, turn that brightness up. Make the screen dirty finger at it. That hurt too heavy, gang.
No, it might not be. Look, turn it. Do it. Put it like right in the middle.
Light that shit, smoke that shit, pass that shit.
Like that shit, smoke that shit, pass that shit.
That should be getting on my nerves when I'm watching it.
Oh, mango. Who drew the Mona Lisa?
These nuts.
Gotti.
I don't know. I would say Michelangelo, but then I don't know.
Or was it? See, I was gonna say Da Vinci. Wasn't that nigga a musician or some shit? I don't know nothing about art.
No, Leonardo was an artist too. All of them was. Leonardo da Vinci was, Michelangelo, whatever his last name was.
Who was the deaf composer?
Mozart or Beethoven.
That nigga
one
was
of them
hard.
niggas.
That nigga was hard, bro. How you make some hard ass music like that? But you can't even hear the shit.
Because you feel it, and music is written in rhythm, so you can literally just write it out in patterns. And you can't
You didn't know
hear
what that
music,
shit was sounding like.
but you can feel it.
He probably felt the bass.
No, nigga, you can feel all of the vibrations. All the vibrations feel differently.
See, but that's when you lose one of your senses. That's when other senses start kicking in hard.
Or if you just focus. Oh, wait,
There's a
we
lot of
talking
focus
straight through the
in
intro. Do your dance, Bobby, do your dance, hey. Do your dance, Bobby, hey, do your dance.
Go get that bag.
Kids got the fade now, shit.
Archie, bro, they taking guesses on the shirt.
I think all y'all wrong today.
They had it on point last week. They're not gonna get it today.
Nah, he fucked that ass up today.
Nah, he fucked up. He went in the room, came back a whole different. You know what I'm saying?
I knew that motherfucker.
Hey,
For lifers.
did y'all see Ric Flair and Mike Tyson was on Vegas on the boulevard last night smoking a blunt? That nigga Mike Tyson gave Ric Flair a blunt, and then Mike Tyson had his blunt. They both fired up. That nigga Ric Flair says, Ric Flair drip Mike Tyson 2.0 on the bitch go woo.
Yo, I'm fucking dead, bro. I'm fucking dead. Alright, there we go.
Oh,
Serving
shit.
up motherfucking vitamin.
Yeah.
What?
A photo shirt. A photo shirt.
Portion on that ass.
Tie dye. Oh my god. Does the gritty looking at. Yo, my siblings, what's up?
Hey, y'all motherfuckers. Yo, Kevin Bartholomew, what's happening? Y'all motherfuckers got cameras in my house, and I don't appreciate that shit.
Y'all be doing it
Like,
exactly.
for real. Y'all motherfuckers be, like, y'all... See, that's why I don't like nothing with a fucking red dot on it.
Burr, burr,
And
burr,
shit.
burr.
Like these fucking TVs and shit like that.
Oh my God!
When we go out streaming shit, she be in here watching our ass, bro. What?
They sent a picture of himself on the shirt.
Damn.
That's conceited.
Boy.
That's close.
That's conceited.
That's me. I'll wear my shirt.
That's Isaiah
You
for real.
would.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
I'm the big dog. Oh, 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 oh.
Bark, bark, bark.
That fucking movie was
All right,
funny.
look, my boy finna shine on y'all right quick. Hammer time through the bit, yeah.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the motherfucking Drink the Kool-Aid podcast. We up in this bitch, and as y'all can see, We actually got a female in the house.
Yeah, so we do have lady siblings. God damn it. You know, motherfucker, we're not just a bunch of dudes ranting and whatever the hell y'all be trying to call us. You men with podcasts. Fuck y'all.
Nah, but hey, we got a bomb-ass motherfucking show for y'all today. We gonna get into all this D23 shit. We gonna get into this black Ariel news. My 12-year-old daughter said whore, and I'm gonna give y'all the story on that shit and how that shit broke the fuck down. Like, just casually in front of, yeah, we gonna get to that. We got a lot of shit to get to on top of, like, strippers and old folks. A lot of shit. Matter of fact, I actually got the fucking...
Hey, Kevin, that Chihuahua a big dog. Don't play with him.
I'm the big dog. Oh.
Okay, now let's jump this thing off right now because has everybody here watched Rings of Power at all?
I watched a little bit of it. A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a reason why you only watched a little bit of it. Why?
It was missing something.
See,
It didn't have razzle dazzle.
it's boring.
It's boring.
That shit boring as fuck. Like, it looks good, the cinematics are good, the costumes are good.
But they really reel you in with that intro.
Ex-
I love a good backstory.
See,
And
ain't
so
that what we said? That intro.
I was ready. I was like, oh, this
I
shit
saw a
is
dragon,
good.
saw the flying little thingy majigger.
The big ass bird that they rode at the beginning.
Yeah.
So we thinking like, oh shit, it's about to be going down. But see, and this is why I think that and House of Dragons being out at the same time is perfect because people can look at it in real time.
Yeah.
This past episode on House of Dragons,
That shit
there was
is
barely any fucking action in there, but I cared more about that shit than anything I saw on Rings of Power.
No, there
Because
was
that
action.
no, okay, yeah,
There
there was
was
action. Yeah,
There was action.
but like the pacing that they take is something completely different. I feel like Lord of the Rings, they rely too much on that fucking lore that they fail to realize that a lot of motherfuckers don't really just know like that. We know the movies. All of us ain't read them fucking books and been deep up in there. Like, you go and that fucking timeline that motherfucker gave, bro. This shit up there, branched out, had a line through it, branched out again, then had another line through it. I'm like, motherfucker, bro. I gotta know all this shit before going into a fucking show, and then y'all wanna talk for 30 fucking minutes about something I don't. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm out. That last episode, bro. You know what? Wait, I'm gonna wait till everything is done. You know, I ain't even hit the blunt yet.
You done? Already?
Yeah.
The season ain't even over.
Yeah, nah, it just started.
That's it.
Fuck that. I ain't gonna lie to you because every time we watched it, and I tried watching it a little bit earlier, I thought maybe the first time it was late. I fell the fuck asleep. I'm in this motherfucker.
Yeah, no, it's that bad.
Look, in these exact
It's that
chairs,
bad.
I'm in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sat there, so I was just sitting back here watching
They
like.
put too much money into that to let it be
And
that bad.
it looks really good. It looks
It looks great
crazy.
and beautiful.
But
I was more entertained watching this motherfucker sleep, watching the show, than anything. Cause my nigga be out, he be out, and then like the door so hand, and then he gonna pop up and shit, and he be in there, and then that nigga be right back out. I'm like, damn, they lost him quick to the bitch. The shit was funny though, but like in all shit, that pacing is just so.
no, fuck
fucking
it. You know what?
boring.
Their biggest thing is dialogue, bro. They don't know how to talk, and I don't know how you can make people that speak with thous and thys.
They
this
too caught up in the
how
lore,
do you,
bro.
How do you make that sound boring, bro? That's automatically
it's
like
thick
sexy.
as fuck.
Like
Cause
hell yeah, I want to hear that
instead
shit.
of them talking, they worried about getting all they points in from the book to make sure shit's fucking accurate.
They giving us
And
exposition
to-
dumps.
Yeah, like man, we don't need all that shit.
They giving us fat ass exposition dumps the whole time.
That shit there. Oh snap! Look, we got some. Look at them all loving each other up in the chat and shit, cups up and shit. Buckeye and Alexa and shit. Oh damn.
Okay, all right, Portia, I'll shoot you some bail. What I do like about what the Ring of Powers have done,
There we go. Okay, yeah.
what I do like about what the Ring of Powers has done is everything that they shown us looks great. So when they went back to the fucking dwarves kingdom place and it wasn't in ruins, it was actually how it's supposed to be. That shit looked lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they went to the fucking what was the last little place, the in episode 3 they went to they was on the boats, the big ass statues and shit.
No, that's the same place. You're talking about the same place.
Nah, it was with
When they were going in, them big white
Yeah,
statues that
nah,
they were
I'm
showing,
saying-
that
But
was
you
carved
like
that
the
was-
in.
history of everything.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
I'm saying that's the place of the. Nah,
It was Mar. It was Mar. It
humans.
was something.
It was humans at the second one though. In episode 3, there was a place where all the humans were like, they kingdom shit. They showed that, and I was like, okay, cool, because both of these places I
You
had
talking about
just
the Elven place or where the humans were?
nah, it was a human kingdom, And it's like, I just watched the shit, and it's like, okay, when I watched it in Lord of the Rings, which was better, it was fucking ruins. Everything was ruins. And so they going back and they showing this shit when it was at its height.
Yeah.
I do fuck with that. But bitch is boring. Those are the times when I wake up, and as soon as they get to talking, like they doing this little scenes, they got the music playing like do. We seeing shit. I'm like, oh yeah.
They fucked up giving them a shiver. We should have saw that shit coming. Like the movies, like while think of it like this, we already say that the movies, while they're good, they still have a slower pace than the other movies, but you still get that action in there because they know, motherfucker, we only got 2.5 hours.
There's a certain it factor.
They were
right
Like,
on this show. Show, they taking full advantage of having an hour and shit. 12, however many episodes. Like, nah, y'all need to get to that shit.
But they don't have any excuses because they had the funding to make this shit.
Yeah, Bezos, I'm sorry, you failed your kids, bro. Your kids came straight up to you and said, bro, do not ruin this. Do not fuck this up. And they fucked this up.
It's not that it's too slow, Portia. Cause I watched the extended editions of the movies because they motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? They not even the same as the theatrical. But
nah, Portia, I know incest, girl.
But them hoes is boring.
It really is. That shit boring as fuck.
Hell yeah, I ain't gonna hold
passion.
you. If they was to sprinkle a little bit of incest in that motherfucker, I may like it better. Shit, that may put something on the motherfucking table. Rings of Power need to get some elf. They need to show us some elf on elf action. Goddamn it, let me see some dwarf on dwarf, hobbit on hobbit. You know what I'm saying?
Some kind
My boy is super freak. That nigga
like
said
shit.
some dwarf on dwarf.
I'm trying to see it all. That niggas mad about having a black hobbit. I ain't even trying to deal with this shit. Fuck the whole show. Throw it out, away with it, like fucking Avatar.
Okay, so speaking of fucking, House of Dragons.
Bro. Dog.
Way too much fucking was going on.
Whoa, nigga.
It was some unnecessary fucking going on.
She didn't give a damn that was her uncle, nigga.
That's that
Targaryen. Yeah, like he had been fucking with her from the beginning. Like
with that necklace.
Exact. I said the same shit.
Yeah, but
I said the same shit.
Let me shoot my girl some bail. She knows they thinking about replacing her, so she needs an heir. What's a better?
She was horny, bro. She was turned
What's
on.
a better heir than Damon?
Ass up, nigga. What?
No, but you're right. They did give her that idea when they ousted her out the first time. Like they done pissed her off. So her, just like her the king's brother, they doing shit out of spite. Like they doing shit. You know what I'm saying? They being vindictive about shit. They don't give a fuck about no honor and doing shit. Where they like nah. Basically, they putting that motherfucker on child support.
Hey, say, she seen in that little sex room, dog. She seen everybody in there. He got to talking that game. He like, bro, this shit's just.
As soon as her mouth dropped and hit the floor, she was dragging that bitch the whole way. Her mouth never closed back.
Yeah, nah. But I think this was an episode they needed to do to get that out of the way, because you know Game of Thrones is kind of known for having them type of scenes. So they got it out the way.
Gotta give the people what they want.
Episode 4, and that's like the first main one. That means the story.
That's good though, because I know shit. The first episode on the man, they was already up in there bumping uglies, boy.
Right.
Going in. Hey, Buckeye dropped. Look at what
the 100.
Yeah,
baby.
They just had that shit on last night.
We were just watching that yesterday too. I'm rewatching that shit.
We rewatching the 100.
Smoke weed every day.
Damon is tough, just unreliable. Nah, that motherfucker, he a whole ass nigga. He getting on my damn nerves, fucking with my emotions and shit. Like nigga, we done thought like too many damn times you done turned the curb and you back on some bullshit. Nah, you a whole ass nigga.
He is Vin Diesel to the extreme.
Fuck no.
Family, motherfucker. That is all this nigga worries about. Family.
Trying to get in them family guts. What he
Yeah,
doing?
he worried about. It's not Targaryen. He ain't trying to hear about that shit.
It's not even worried about family. That nigga want that throne. That nigga.
That's what it is. It ain't
family.
But he wants his family.
He busting out every time he see that bitch, bro. Every time he come across it, he just be looking at that hoe. He don't even be looking his bro in the eyes and shit. For real, that motherfucker just be like, yeah.
Like, nigga ain't getting on his knees for his brother. He getting on his knees because he want that crown.
Hey, shout out to Bartholomew, Aisha for those shares, and shout out to Michael Brady for coming through with that like as well. Pull up.
Let's get it. Matter of fact, hold on. We jumped this thing up. We ain't even put. We got new stuff here.
We got new stuff.
We got new stuff here. Please, Rachel, please let them know what we sipping on here, because we got female sippers. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just for female sippers.
I got you.
Oh no,
we got female sippers and we got you ashy ass male sippers in here too.
Dusty ass.
I know you need something to wash your ass and not feel dry.
Yu-Gi-Oh tournament ass.
You know what I'm saying? We don't need you out there like the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament kids. We need you out there like the motherfucking. You know what I'm saying?
Moisturized, glistening, looking good for the babes. Like we got y'all.
You could be in the next Old Spice commercial.
Lousy.
You know what I'm saying? The Sasquatch. I know you done seen them Sasquatch commercials.
Fuck
I know you
Sasquatch.
gonna
I
see
need
the
somebody
Sasquatch.
love.
EBL in this
EBL,
bitch. You know what I'm saying?
you
All
what I'm saying?
natural.
All this right here. And I do have a code for y'all throughout the episode, which I gotta stay tuned in.
Oh, pull up.
Oh, yeah.
So I see there's soaps there. I see a spray here. What's the
No,
spray?
this is body oil, baby. This is to keep you moisturized and get it rubbed on.
Oh, so
Always good for a late night, activities.
Okay.
All natural, no fragrance oil.
So
no
I can use that
fragrances,
instead of
only essential
lotion.
oil. Absolutely.
Like
We
that
also have
shit,
body butter.
smoke that
Anybody who
shit,
likes to
has
enjoy
that
the luxury
shit.
of rubbing in, creams and, intense moisture. So we have body butter, we have the body oil,
So-
we have all natural hand soap. This is
So-
not
so on my
hot
back-
process. This is cold process made from start to finish by hand.
So on my back hurt, I tell Shorty to rub something on my back. She gonna get to.
Yeah, I mean, if you really
Yeah.
want to take it next level, you warm it up a little bit.
Oh, and
You
when,
know.
and when Damon and Rhaenyra, they getting a little steamy on House of Dragons, you know what to get.
You know what to get.
You know what to get.
talking about housewarming gifts and shit.
Absolute housewarming gifts, Christmas gifts. Y'all know the holidays coming up. I got a 20% off code.
There will be.
Stock up.
Nah, look, no bullshit. They hit you with sales every other fucking week. I don't know no other company that don't hit you with.
We trying to show love.
20% off,
We are
40%
trying
off,
to share the love.
20%. Y'all better go get
Buy
your
one, get one free. Yeah,
Hey, look,
you know what I'm
from the West College
Videos
Yeah,
of the
let me-
shit
let me
being
drop
cut
the
and
site.
stuff like
Hey.
that. I done seen all that.
And let me give you facts though. That motherfucker gonna have you smelling good all day.
Good
God.
all day.
You ain't even gotta use the body butter or the oil, just the soap in itself.
And it,
You wash
it's
yourself
a
with the soap
natural,
and you like,
fresh, like, you know
you
what
gonna
I'm saying?
And it's
smell.
natural.
Hey,
It's
look,
all
and,
natural.
and
fragrance.
fellas,
That
you not
soapy
just
soap.
smelling all fruity. They ain't got the little what's called no how they.
Smelling minty,
You
nigga.
can't go to Victoria's Secret and all that other stuff and get stuff for us, nah, right? But they got the Tuxedo brand. They got the I forgot the other
Come on,
names
we
they
got
got.
everything.
But
We got it all.
hey, look, that how you smelling nice and right, and then you walk past your lady, she gonna be like. Hey, you ain't going to work
Actually,
today.
I was just about to get on his ass right
called
there.
in today.
See, y'all chose the wrong day to come in with bird chest because I was getting compliments in the gym, so I'm about to flex on y'all. Motherfuckers
I
was
told y'all
stopping
he
me.
was gonna have the arms
Hey,
out.
hey,
They
hey.
asked me if I'm a boxer.
Real shit. I get done with my set. I'm getting ready to walk in. I was like, "Hey, you box, bro?" I'm like, "Nah, shit." I'm like that, but I ain't gonna lie. Like as I walking that shit, I'm all like, "Man, hell yeah, I have arrived, motherfucker. I am back on my shit." So y'all, I'm still on my quest for 150. You know what I'm saying? I say that shit, the motherfuckers be laughing at me, bro.
Hey.
Like when
Nah,
I,
little niggas need
My nigga
goals
done put
too.
a
you know what I'm
chains
saying?
on
Like
now.
for real, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I be like, I'm trying to get up to 150. Motherfuckers be like, "Oh, this motherfucker here's 150." Like, bro.
Hey, look, he
like
trying to get up to 150. I'm trying to get down to 150.
I'm trying to hit 200. Then you talking about
Everybody at my
Okay,
job
we
be
gotta
talking
get
about
it on.
donating weight and
Nah.
shit. I'm like, I'll take 20 off of you. I'll take 30 off of you. I'll take everything you got. Like I be on, cause like seriously, I'm trying to boat the fuck up. I've been a skinny motherfucker all my motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got no bird chest though.
So when they go Archie throw that ice on, that's 50 pounds right there. He great.
Y'all
He
must
gang
not
that
seen
shit
them
right
thirst
there.
traps in his stories.
you know, yeah.
Because he be posting them.
They be
You know, they had to let their ass, had to let them know.
They asked me if I'm a boxer.
Portia, you hell, man. See, this is man, bro. Niggatry at its highest. Boy, nigga-ish, boy. Portia, my motherfucking nigga. Okay, so real quick though, let's go ahead and get on She-Hulk. Everybody caught up on that?
Yeah.
Everybody caught up on She-Hulk?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so have y'all been seeing the backlash? Which I mean, of course, we're not surprised.
We got
you know what I'm
more
saying? Motherfuckers been,
backlash?
bro, there's people backlash and people are mad at Wong now.
Why?
Bitch, it's the Wong Cinematic Universe. Fuck what you talking
People
about.
are mad
What the fuck
at
are you
Wong
talking
now.
about? Bitch,
Wong?
For the dance, for the soprano thing, for the whole, and I'm like, bro.
Oh, the dance was the shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I did the dance.
That was legitness.
I like it, and it's like Samuel Jenkins. Thanks for the like, but I feel like people get, and I'm saying it's these toxic fanboys and fangirls. They so fucking nerdy on the comments and shit that's all they want. I'm sorry, these people who we see in these comic books and these superheroes, I want to see some of the regular shit that they doing when they not out here fucking saving the world. It does not surprise me that this motherfucker's playing The Sopranos. We just applauded The Rock motherfucker in Thor Ragnarok for playing fucking video games and being on a headset.
So what they supposed to do all day, every day?
Exactly.
Just go. They just at the temple, just waiting. Like,
Just standing there and shit. Like for like people getting mad about the dunk. I like having the hooker chick right there. She was entertaining as fuck.
Madison with two N's and a Y, but it's not
Seriously.
what you think. that's my bitch, bro.
Like that's the type.
That's a good time.
She's the smart. She's the smart dingy chick who know where all the good shit is popping at. You are never gonna be bored with a chick like that around.
She said,
ever.
Madison with
And
a
she
Y.
can hold a conversation.
She say Madison with 2 N's
And
and
she
a Y,
funny.
but it's not where you
Like,
think.
no, you can't go wrong.
Because normally chicks talk like that. You know what I'm saying? You be like, man, will this bitch hurry up and get the fuck on out of here and shut the fuck up? It's
Don't
like,
have
nah.
nothing to talk about.
No, hell no, because the minute she say it's not where you think, I'm like, well, fuck, where's the
Where
Y?
is
Spell your name then, bitch. Let me see that shit.
And not only that, bro, I thought that fight scene was dope. I thought the fight scene was dope as hell when like they were going through. But you know what I'm saying? Like they were transforming. Like each time they feel impact, they'd be getting bigger and bigger and start going out. But the whole time she throwing them, Wong is just sitting there whipping their ass.
Catching their
Like man, say hey for
Slanging them
No, but you know what's crazy? I think they
for real.
I think people are being mad at Wong on the internet because at the beginning of the show, she said, yes, I know you're probably happy because you've seen the thing and Wong's in this episode.
And he's like the Twitter armor. Or
And
something.
she said it's like getting yourself Twitter armor for a week.
But it did though.
No, but it didn't because since she said that, they like, oh no, fuck that. We hate that Wong's in the show now. It's
People
like,
just want something to be bad.
That's all it is, bro. It be them beta crybaby ass cuck motherfuckers who sit there and want to cry about every damn thing. Like, shit, I'm sorry.
hey, nah, for real, when he hit that hoe, that nigga say, call my lawyer. That shit was hard. Like, that shit campy. It's funny. It feel like a 90s animated show right on TV, bro.
When you said the last part, you was like, it looks like a TV show. I was like, what is he talking about? Then I watched it. I was like, you gotta watch it. It does not feel like a movie split up into pieces. It feels like a
TV show.
a weekly episode.
And that goes to show you right there, just like wrestling fans period, don't know what the fuck they want because they sat there and they asked for something different.
They
and
actively
they've
want to make
gotten
it worse.
Yeah.
And they still complaining. They still complaining.
They actively try to make shit worse. I think
I agree.
That's all they suggestions be is try to make shit worse. It's like, calm down, fam.
And I wonder why Vince McMahon was saying fuck everybody for the longest. Because you sit here and you do some shit and then I'm sorry, bro. Like just that crybaby shit just gets on my nerves, bro. Seeing all these grown ass dudes talk again. I get it with Star Wars. I'm not seeing Marvel doing the whole, you know what I'm saying, cutting down their male characters to uplift the women. Everybody needs shine, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But She-Hulk been in the comics forever.
And
she got introduced in 1980.
And they bad. Like, they hard. I ain't meaning bad as in, like, cute or whatever. I mean, like, they badasses. What the fuck? How are you mad at female badasses, man? Nah, I mean, and you mad at She-Hulk was shaking ass, bro. Shut the fuck up. Think back to when you was kids. Alright, look, fuck all the bullshit. Back when you was a kid and you got them comics and you watching the animated series.
Everybody wanted Jessica Rabbit to twerk like that.
You know good and well you wanted
Jessica Rabbit was so funny.
Man,
so
you got
she would have threw that ass on what's that? Looney Tunes and shit, bro.
Oh, you talking
Jessica Rabbit?
Nah, Lola Bunny, motherfucker. All these motherfuckers can throw that ass.
Like that shit.
They matter of fact, they had to sit down on the nose.
Rogue was fine as fuck.
Who?
Rogue from X-Men.
Oh, yes.
We were just talking about
Hell
that.
yeah, with her seductive ass. Oh, man.
That's
Yeah, nah, Rogue was
I like True
Bro,
Blood.
even the skunk off of what was it? Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew. Stay macking. Stay macking.
Oh God, when we was little, oh God, all of little anime, little kids.
Hello, nurse.
And they wonder,
all that
nah,
shit.
Fuck that. They wonder why half of our fucking generations are furries and shit. They know. We know why.
We grew up with them.
We know why they furries.
Who was that? The secretary from Powerpuff Girls?
Girl, you could never see
Come
her
on,
face,
man.
but her body thick as hell.
I mean,
Mrs. Incredible.
You don't.
That is
Hey,
the
hold on.
best.
Can we
That
talk?
is
Wait. Can we talk about the chick from Powerpuff Girls?
Never
They
seen her
never
face.
seen her face. That's how you know
One
she probably a
What
butterface.
episode you seen her face?
Probably.
She probably a butterface.
No, I think you did see her face. And
Face
she was
in one
pretty.
episode, she was pretty.
Yes,
But other than that, it's because the little nigga she was with was
That
so
was
short.
legitness.
They would always put the mayor right there.
That's why I like True Blood.
Hey, True Blood, bro.
It gives
We
me
ain't
some
gonna
of
get into
my visions of Rogue, goddamn.
Already.
No, she's not my rogue.
She's not your
I
Rogue.
denounced that.
I don't care, but I grew up
No.
on it. She said
I
I
denounced
denounced. She
it.
said I
All
denounced.
right, But like, wait a minute,
She
hold
got
on,
the
wait,
accent.
what? Bradley, thanks for those cups,
But
bro.
she didn't say sugar right. You gotta
Okay,
hit that.
you gotta hit that
gotta
sugar.
hit that sugar right.
Again, because when she say it, you don't just go from the S to the U. You gotta have the H in
It's
between
like
that
a
bitch.
sugar.
Seriously,
Like
it is like an S, a H, and two
Like, what you
U's.
mean, sugar? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Which
No,
is
they
why,
did it
which is
right.
why Her and Gambit, bro, I'm super protective of because it's not just the look and everything. You have the accent is everything with those two. Because even when you read the comic books, they write to the accent.
Yeah. But you got to give that appeal too off the way. Just off top, just from looking at you, you got to have that.
They have to
look like
the 90s cartoon. They have to. They can't look like some old.
Man, they are not fair.
Nah, real shit. I do not want a Vampire Diary ass Gambit and Rogue.
No,
as good as those shows may be, that ain't how we need Gambit and Rogue looking.
It's Channing Tatum all day.
Fuck no, bro.
This nigga stupid.
Fuck no, bro. Hell no. Not as Gambit. Hell no. Because I'm sorry, I don't have no confidence in him nailing the accent. If he can nail the accent, cool. But I ain't got no confidence in him.
He might not be able to nail the accent.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I need one of them dudes.
He looks good though.
He be able to pull that part off.
We need one of them dudes from Star Wars. Whether it's the dude from the Andor show or the dude that's playing the Mandalorian. I forget exactly the dude's name, but he a big dude. I know they can pull off.
If they could get,
they can pull off accents and shit.
What's homie from True Blood who ended up being the werewolf the whole time?
The nigga with the beard. Talking about.
Man, say his Cajun accent, that right there. As soon as I heard him, I was like, bro. Yeah. Gambit, fam. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Hey, y'all can pretty a motherfucker up and shit. CGI that shit something. That accent, I was like, when they go and cast Gambit, that's where they need to go and reference.
Where was he from? Louisiana? Like
straight down in the swamp.
But the thick one. I was gonna say gotta be that thick one. Like, bitch, I grew up with gators. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up, man.
I was on the bayou.
I was gonna be on Swamp People, but they had casted everybody already. So, you know what I'm saying? I just had to go to the next big thing and get it popping. But hey, at least I got to see breastises on TV. I'm sorry. Hey. Just like Game of Thrones, True Blood had a whole bunch of banging going on up in there. Like, they were just out of nowhere.
HBO, it's soft
freak
porn.
show.
That is a soft
right.
porn.
It feel like 12, but it's hard shit.
Right.
Once that bitch hit midnight, you got what's caught in her dreams and what's caught in her diaries and some so in her.
Okay, Uhtred? No, Aisha, I don't know. Uhtred, that's more of a European accent. We need like a deep... We need a southern ass accent.
See, I haven't seen the last kingdom yet.
You haven't seen the last kingdom?
Ruben, what's happening? It's on the Netflix though, ain't it? Ain't it a Netflix show?
You gotta watch that. Got to. True Blood was bomb.
Yeah. I like True Blood. I like
True
Blood. I do think it went on probably like a season or two too long.
The ending, the last episode. Ass.
That nigga looked
it's hard to end the series that good.
Oh God,
that's
bro,
how
I
they
didn't like the way.
But see, that's why I feel like Sons of Anarchy and Breaking Bad did that shit.
Because you ended. You wanna know what's crazy?
You ended on a high note.
No, you ended on a fucking. You ended on a cliffhanger.
That motherfucker said Rogue is built on Louisiana cornbread and human souls.
It sucks, but the way you end.
Sorry,
the way.
We not disrespect Uhtred, son of Uhtred.
The way you end a good series is on a cliffhanger. You have to end it with people thinking and talking.
But that's
you
true, because if 10 years later you decide you can get the funding and can bring it back, you can.
And if you try to resolve
and
if you try to end with resolution, you're not gonna make everybody happy.
Game of Thrones
was not bad.
Unless you break their heart.
But Game of Thrones was not.
You gonna have to break their heart.
Game of Thrones did not end bad.
Because Game of Thrones was not fucking bad. Should they have prolonged it? Maybe. But
we needed 3 more episodes.
Does anybody plan? You know what? That shit been out long enough. I'm gonna go ahead and say, when Jax died at the end, bro, that shit hit everybody in the fields who had been invested with Sons from the beginning. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like when they hit, like just like The Wire and shit, like just like when motherfuckers like matter of fact. The Wire and Game of Thrones the same. They make it real hard for you to get. They make it easy and hard for you to get attached to characters because you easily start to gravitate to a character so much that they get knocked off and you be like, oh damn, I thought I was gonna deal with this motherfucker for like 6-7 episodes. No, episode 2 they out of there.
Gone.
Oh yeah, man. Like I keep telling y'all, I keep trying to tell me he lasted more than the episode. My nigga Ned Stark was in that bitch for one fucking episode.
It didn't feel like that. That shit hit his song. He like, nah man, that shit went by like half a season.
No,
that was not what was it. One episode.
It wasn't.
At the most it was 2. At the most it was 2 because at the most it was 2 because Ariel was gone after fucking 2. He was in that bitch. No, I fuck a flashback. I'm talking about
in jail, bro, for at least a full episode.
And not only that,
but they didn't show him.
But how long did it take before the king we got introduced to? He didn't die in one episode.
Nah, we got Robert in like Okay, we was with Robert for like maybe 3.
Exactly. So
okay.
Therefore, that right there.
Robert.
Exactly, because Ned died when Joffrey went to take his. That's how Joffrey took the spot.
Well, I don't care. Maybe they did that shit too good and it went fast.
I'm telling you, it hit him in the chest. It just top. He's like, man, too early, bro. Too soon, fam.
Either way, they was fuck
Yo,
that shit.
Hey, just a note for y'all. Y'all can't go around. Y'all go around this man. Just like I will smack somebody for saying something about Michael Jackson or Prince or Tupac or something like that. This motherfucker gonna smack you if you say something about Ned Stark. It's too soon.
That's the realest nigga.
That's the only nigga.
Nah, real though. Ned Stark is the realest though.
That's
He's
the
the realest.
only besides Jon Snow, that's the only real nigga on the show.
But see, hold on. While Jon Snow was real, Jon Snow did do some questionable shit. Where Jon Snow did some dumbass shit, bro.
What?
Bro, they sat there and told that nigga not to go over there across the waters, bro. And he took all them people over there with the White Walkers and left back with one boat, fam. As he rode back, them same people he took over there started rising up, bro. And they had just told, bro.
They had to go save niggas,
bro. But as much as we love,
it don't matter. He had to go save niggas.
Exactly. His pride got him, bro.
He didn't know. They didn't know what the fuck it was.
But they tried to tell
he didn't know they were gonna rise back fucking up.
Ned Stark didn't know that them motherfuckers was about to pull up either, and every decision he made was on point every time. Nah. Ned Stark didn't botch not one decision, bro.
Yes, he did.
What did he botch?
He botched the whole telling of the money. He put his air instead of just going with the flow.
He was too good.
He was going instead of just going with the fucking flow and writing what the fuck King Robert said. He did that extra shit to make it say his rightful heir instead of just saying the little white Lannister kids. We know them incest kids. Everybody know them incest kids.
But they been fucking with the book though. They been fucking with it because even Jamie's story is taken in the book, not written right.
Yeah, I'm talking. Got him killed.
I know. I was gonna say Ned dumbass.
Not for Westeros.
Yeah, fuck that. No.
He done went from man, you can't say shit about Ned to Ned, you dumbass motherfucker.
He a dumbass, but he's still a real nigga.
It was like, nah, that's that hurt. That's that hurt coming out. Man, your dumbass, why your dumbass have to die? Why your dumbass have to be stupid?
Shit.
I just say when the motherfucker dead, they be sitting there beating on the chest, they be beating their ass and shit when they dead. Like, damn, bro, you gonna cave the chest in.
Fuck.
Boy, it's straight in the fields. The stag killed the dire wolf. Huh? What? Huh?
I'm too high. I don't know.
Ned was about to kill the pups.
No. The deer is a Baratheon though. The deer represents the Baratheons and the dire wolf is the Starks now. Portia, you talking in code or something like that?
Yeah, we lost like a motherfucker.
I'm lost like a motherfucker, and I'm like, when it comes to Game of Thrones, like I'm pretty freaking familiar.
Now she breaking that shit down.
Said Ned was about to kill the pups. Jon saved them.
Yes, Jon did save the puppies.
Oh, and Ariel too.
Okay,
Arya too. Arya's the other real nigga.
Yeah, Arya got one.
Arya goat.
Jon got one.
All the Starks got one.
Huh?
Every Stark got one. Most of them died though.
First scene.
That's what I'm saying. Only two were left, and that was Jon's and Arya's.
Arya's died towards the end. No, Arya died towards the beginning. Before she left, they killed hers because her dog is the one that bit the Joffrey.
Nah, it was Bran's.
Wait, who was the one that got killed at the Red Wedding in the cave?
That was the one.
That was Sansa.
No, that wasn't Sansa. That was the brother who died. Yeah, that was the brother who died that night.
Oh, Rickon.
Yeah.
No, Rickon didn't die.
Rickon Stark died.
None of the brothers died.
At the Red Wedding.
Oh yeah, that was Rob.
That was Rob, right? Okay.
Rob, actually, in reality, Rob was the realest nigga. He got done wrong and everything.
See, Rob was the militant in that bitch. Rob was, you say anything about my folks, we pulling up.
But he was family too, and he was running shit though. He was winning shit too.
That's true, but he was like, he wasn't about to take no bullshit. While like Ned would let your ass pass on stuff because he tried to be too strategic. Rob was like, nah, he pulling iron every time. Like, you say some shit, nah, we going there. Like the little kid, when homie was talking shit, little kid came out there and gave it to his ass. Out of nowhere, we were, go ahead, bro.
Tried to talk his shit. Little nigga he say, what? Man, fuck that shit. Pull his sword
out. Let's go.
That old nigga thought he was like, haha, I'ma run his shit. Nah, nigga, and we were like, bitch, they pulled that bitch away. We like, nah, nigga, run back. I want to see that little nigga win.
All you hear is,
he's like,
and then they did go back. We like, oh, shit.
Little nigga running shit. You hear me?
And that's what I love. Game of Thrones make you put respect no matter the age or nothing like that. You gonna respect that motherfucker. Because even the little girl
at the end. Yes.
She was fucking thugging.
That's a legend. Right
seriously,
she
forever go.
She had more heart than some of them grown ass.
She dumb as hell.
But she had heart.
She killed the motherfucker. I give her that. She killed the giant. Whoop-de damn dude. But you dumb as hell, little bitch. Why the fuck you running that big ass thing like you gonna kill that?
The kid's not even safe with this.
She was violent as hell. She was grown at the age
she was
of 4.
sacrificing herself,
Man, she looked that nigga Jon Snow
for the king of the North, nigga.
She looked that nigga Jon Snow straight in his face.
You didn't answer the call.
She's on God.
You didn't answer the call. Bitch, I'm gonna answer the call.
Real shit. Checked everybody in that bitch.
Look, she gangster, but she one of them gangsters that's dumb. You know them crash dummies. Like, yeah, you a gangster.
Well, if that's the case, then Ned Stark was one of them too.
Yeah, crash dummy.
He wasn't as dumb as her ass though.
Bro,
he wasn't as dumb.
He was older than her, so he should know better. He been dealing with his folks.
His was political though. She ran straight up to a big ass giant.
But with her, I'm sorry, but with her, bro, as smart as she was, I ain't giving her that pass. She know what the fuck is up.
Man, that's like Chucky. Nigga, I would've kicked her ass.
The way she got she up on game, nah, she been.
If that troll,
she been in school since she was 2.
If that troll wasn't a zombie, he would have kicked her ass like a motherfucking flea. I ain't trying to hear that shit. That motherfucker was dumb. If that motherfucking troll was alive.
But see, a lot of people would have got fucked up had that troll not have been. Bro, had that, honestly, that battle probably would have been a whole lot different at that wall, fam. Had that troll might not have been a zombie because it took a lot to get that motherfucker down. Like
that was unfair. And that fucking dragon turned into a zombie.
That shit scared. That shit scared the fuck out of me. I had anxiety watching that shit. For real.
I thought John was on his way
Once
out.
they killed the bitch, once they killed him, I saw him fall into the water. I say, oh, they gonna wake that bitch up. Cause I saw him wake everything else up.
And then they just started pulling that bitch out.
Then I see the chain.
And then when the wall came down, it was the end of the season. See, we had to watch that bitch season by season.
Oh yeah, that was.
See, you got the bench, bro.
But
see, bro, but the feels, fam. Like there's something to say when you watch that shit.
I sat there at the end of that episode, and I knew I couldn't watch nothing else until it came out again, and I was devastated.
I know. Cause look,
I cried. Mad as fuck. Like, man, y'all some bitch ass niggas for cutting this shit off right now.
Look, that's one of these hoes. Look, I'm laying down like I'm finna go to sleep. Then all of a sudden. What the fuck happened here? Okay, wait, we watching the next episode.
You lucky.
That wall, don't nothing good come of that fucking wall, bro. Every time they show the wall right there, bro, it's some tragedy strike, bro. Don't nothing come good of that fucking wall.
When the dragon turned, I did go play the game.
It was a wrap. Yeah,
I turned that bitch. I went to go play the game. I was like, man,
I was
fuck
watching
this
Game
shit.
of Thrones and playing Skyrim. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's the closest. Hey,
that
was the fucking joint. Hell yeah. Before they took the snap feature off, I would have Skyrim on with Game of Thrones right up there in that bitch. And if I made it to the end, I had that bitch on going all the way. I've watched Game of Thrones about 7 times.
I would say I watched about 5. It's that good. You can watch it that many times.
I can see it. It is that good.
It's one of the best TV shows of all time.
I used to say she had to turn it off when the dragon turned.
No,
that's what I'm saying. I had to play the game. Fuck that shit.
Deep.
I was like, nah, I'm finna play something else.
Because at first they got you thinking that motherfucker victorious, and then he just throw that bitch. I mean, he threw the shit out that javelin though. Cause the mileage that he got on that bitch.
How much his back muscles got to be strong as fuck.
Say. Hey, that
was a straight.
Hey, that nigga lined that bitch up like that.
That motherfucker do pec flies. That motherfucker do wide lats. I'm saying closed lats. That motherfucker be doing fucking ring tosses and shit like that. This fucker here, boy.
You would think he'll be brittle because he's cold as fuck. So you would think he'll be kind of.
And the fact that House of Dragon is so good, they can give me prequels to the fucking day I die.
I can watch Game of Thrones forever.
Sequels, all of
For fucking ever. I don't care. You give me side quests, goddamn. I don't care what you give me.
I want to see what's west of Westeros. You bet. I'm gonna keep saying that shit.
Give me what's across the sea. I don't care.
That's where Ariel said, I need to find out what's west of Westeros. Bitch, let me see what the fuck is west of Westeros with my bitch.
They can even go all the way back to where the dragons first came from. I want to see that bitch.
Cause look, I don't give a fuck. There has to be at least a dragon still alive. They flat earthers right now. They ain't seen the whole fucking planet because they can't even get to that bitch yet. So there gotta be a big ass dragon somewhere still alive planting fucking seed and shit.
Hold on, are you talking House of Dragons or Game of Thrones?
I'm talking all of that bitch.
Both. But at the end when she was like, I'm finna go west of Westeros. Like they don't even know what's
That's what
there.
Ariel talking about.
Okay.
That's her show. Then we got Jon Snow going north of the north. You know what I'm saying? We can see that shit. But in House of Dragons, they was talking about some little big ass dragon that's bigger than Vagar. That's bigger than Vagar.
No, but that's who was down in the cell?
That's it. No. So on House of Dragons, they were talking about the one that's dead.
Yeah.
There was another one that's just as big. that one's still alive. It flew away somewhere when that one died. They don't know where it's at.
We could get that. That could be part of this prequel.
They need to keep them bitches alive and give me some sequels. I need to see dragons and all that shit.
I want to see the prime time of the dragons, like when they was on that island and them.
Oh, you want to go to Valerian? You want to go to Valerian?
Take me back. I want to see dragons everywhere. I want to see dragons as motherfucking chariot carriers. Goddamn me, like was they burning the trash when y'all?
She want to see them dragons on some Flintstone shit. For real, for real.
She want to see when they had hundreds of dragons. Nah, I do too.
Yes. Was they pets? Did y'all have leashes? Like, what would y'all do with these dragons?
Well, it is an illusion that they can control them, so I doubt that they had leashes.
It might have been a symbiotic relationship.
I think so too, because the way Damon, when he got hit with that arrow, his dragon was like, "Arr!" After he got hit, the dragon screamed and he got hit too, and then he covered him up.
Oh, you know what? Then that could be because of how they born, and since they can't get caught on fire. Y'all ever seen that movie? Y'all ever seen Dragonheart? When they did half and half, when they put half and half, like some effect like that.
It may be some magical shit to them.
That's what I'm thinking.
Might be an imprinting. Like if they're born and like the first thing they see is there. That's why they sleep with them. So it's like the first thing you see is like you attached to it.
Because even Daenerys, remember when she was flying, she wasn't looking at her dragon when it got hit. But exactly. As soon as it got hit, it went down. That's just
And Jon Snow didn't make sense.
That did my girl dirty.
Jon Snow didn't make sense until we figured out he was a Targaryen. And once we figured out he was a Targaryen, it made sense why he was able to fly. Why he was able to fly with his dragon and shit.
Oh, they're changing shit today. Nah, shit been there the whole damn time. So, Deb, you know what? I actually jumped the gun on there real quick. We was actually supposed to jump this thing off with a recap.
Shit!
Last week.
Oh fuck! Was y'all anybody here? If you was here in the chat, pour some fire emojis in the fucking comments right now.
I got
if
you was here
fire
last week.
and with them fire and them cups.
The chills, Isha.
Let me tell y'all something. I got $20 for anybody could do it in the last 5 minutes without a drink.
That shit, I'm gonna tell y'all now is worth more than 20. The hot chip challenge.
You trying to do it right now?
Y'all had me, Isaiah. I was worried. Okay, I was on the verge of calling your mama. My brother was about to die on the goddamn web. Okay, I was. And then y'all, why would y'all do this?
I got one.
Y'all gonna let?
You trying to do it right now?
Hell the fuck no! I saw what happened last week.
Okay, first off,
why would you let him do this?
He's the one that recommended the shit.
It was like, all right, look.
He's the one that's like, everybody go eat the chip.
This is the perfect time to tell motherfuckers. He'd be like, if your friends jump off a cliff, are you gonna jump off a cliff? No, it was my fucking idea to go off the cliff. So
we jump behind them.
Because it's content. I bet y'all would laugh y'all ass off if you watch this shit.
Listen, let me look at the camera. I was concerned.
That shit
I was literally concerned. I thought.
Look, Archie fell on the floor right here.
Look,
Archie fell on the floor, crawled to the bathroom.
I can't take it.
I thought y'all were having a malfunction. Like this was something that went wrong.
Bro,
like,
you hear is banging in the kitchen from Isaiah.
That bitch was a fail.
It was a fail.
That bitch was a mean fail.
Y'all couldn't even talk for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, we was in this bitch just, I had to reset.
When I went to the restroom, I was going back and forth from like, I thought I had to take a shit, then I thought I had to throw up, so I was going back and forth from sitting down, leaning over, sitting down, leaning over. Then I just fucking laid down, came back, sat down. Y'all thought I was good. My fucking stomach was on fire. I go back to the fucking restroom, start fucking throwing up, throw up thick ass fucking blood. Get my ass back over here.
Throw up thick ass blood? That wasn't your cue to call the ambulance?
Nah, fuck no. Show goes on.
We real niggas.
Show goes on.
They live longer than men.
Hell yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. Me and Kevin held it down like some real niggas. We gonna show y'all the whole
y'all are Mexican.
Nah, fuck no.
That
shit hurt.
Not even Mexican. He just married to one.
That shit hurt. I'm Arabic. Yeah, you talking about?
He black, bro.
I'm Arabic.
Maybe mixed, but
straight curry.
Yeah,
straight. You know what I'm saying?
No
we curry on this side.
No way.
Hey, I was the last one to sip anything, so she.
Oh God! Hey, look, I was sitting here looking at Archie. You can see me on the video. I'm eyeing Archie now, like, nigga, pick up your water. Archie just sitting there holding that bitch, not moving. These niggas done ate grapes and drank their water. I'm like, I'm looking at Archie. I said, fuck no, I'm done. I pick my drink up. Archie look over, sip this shit. I was like, that nigga right there. Out of there. Fucked us all up.
Alexa said, hell yeah, I died 3 times.
I drunk a motherfucking gallon
Why my followers didn't come up?
I drank a gallon.
You put a hashtag instead of the exclamation.
Oh, that's why.
My ass was sweating.
Say nothing to Drake's kids.
I was sweating like I was on a Molly or something.
You know, like when you yelling and shit and your blood pressure go up and your shit start vibrating, going numb and shit like that. Anytime
so y'all hands was shaking and shit.
Shaking and shit.
My lips, I had lingering effects for the next 2 days.
I didn't see what it looked like.
That be black.
The chip, like what do it look like?
I had lingering effect for the next 2 days and shit.
Black,
For real.
like a black Dorito.
You can't even open that.
You can't open it, but think like a black Dorito.
Because it's in a box in a pack.
Think like a black Dorito.
You ever seen?
It's a coffin.
Have you ever seen those? Have you seen
Ladies,
those? Have you seen
this is what y'all grown ass men like to do when they hang out together.
Oh God, y'all think we cheating this shit?
Y'all know we cheating. We in the studio eating hot shit.
Doing dumb shit.
They trying to do dumb shit like this in
We is not cheating on y'all, I promise.
This is wild.
Making sure
this
we
looks
come
like
back.
death in a box.
Is that the one
and this is what they want to do.
It is death in the box.
It is death in a box.
Oh my God, cause I like and see so.
Oh yeah.
Oh damn, I got 1,241 days sipping. Rating out 1,259. Damn, sipping heavy. Alexa got 325. This is how y'all know it's dangerous. Super simple.
It come in a pack. It's a big ass chip.
So it come in a box and a pack.
Oh, bro. If
If
you
it
open
got
a
a
You ever
pack,
seen those corn? You ever seen those dark purple
Do they have a
tortilla chips?
disclaimer on there?
Yeah.
Saying
Those
if you
dark
die, it's on you?
type shit.
Look right there. It tells you right here. I experienced
Nah,
all this shit.
I don't think it shouldn't kill you though.
Look at that shit. The tongue takeover. Yup.
I'm
You
talking
don't
about
think
shock
it kill you?
the
all you gotta do is touch
Yeah,
it and
it
touch your
should.
tongue. You out of there.
Surge of
So,
tears.
okay, worse than a habanero
Yep.
pepper.
Yeah.
Shit, no, they spliced two. They spliced two of the hottest ones together.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Jolt to the gut. Felt that shit going out, and then voltage overload.
Oh, I
Yup.
felt that shit
Oh,
going
that
out.
shit.
I threw it up. So since I drank that gallon of water,
threw it
I drank a gallon of juice, and so
To me, that's worse because now you got it in your throat again.
I threw all the juice and shit up
I
first.
shitted
That was
shit up.
cool. That was
Hey,
great.
Hey, my
I'm
booty
fine.
was burning the next day. I didn't even go out. I stayed home.
I don't think they want to know about your booty bowel problem.
Boy, say.
You need some AC,
I know
some
that ass
coolant.
was
No.
You need some
I'm
coolant.
gonna let him say
hot.
what he said that, but so like when I threw mine up, it did. That bitch was everywhere, it went back through my nose and everything. So
Oh, no, I
it
was
cleared my
just about to say.
sinuses. All I had to do was blow my shit. But after I did and I got all the hot shit out, I was like, whoo! That's when I came back. You probably seen it. I was like, let's go.
Man, let me tell you something. I'm waking up.
Yeah, I
here.
thought you had turned up.
No, but in the morning,
I'm waking up. I know these niggas heard me in the bathroom. Over there, been, nigga, I need some ice cubes or something. Nigga, my shit on fire.
That ass is on fire.
Oh,
I'm in
That
the
shit
studio.
hurt.
I'm in the studio. This nigga come in. He say, bro,
I woke up to the shit.
I need
my
to.
alarm.
He
for
said, I
real.
wish I could put an ice cube on my booty hole right now. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, that shit,
That's
that shit was torture, bro. I wish I'd have threw that bitch up.
That's
Like,
ridiculous.
that shit was bad. And then, like, I'd wake up throughout the night, my stomach just burning, bro. Like, I had to drink some water for my shit to stop burning. My stomach was on fire. Like, 2 days after that
So
shit.
moral of the story, only
Don't
do
do
it.
that shit.
Nah, do it for the right
Don't
price.
do it.
Do it for the
Y'all
right
think
price.
that shit
That's not
funny? That
enough
shit
money.
ain't funny.
There's not enough money in the world to have your ass on fire the next day.
On fire. I'm
It
talking
goes
about
away though.
Fuck that.
ice cubes.
Fuck
Oh,
It
God.
goes
Like,
away.
I
Okay,
needed it.
she said that hey, if you drop the right bag, you know what I'm saying? I'll hit that.
So
hoe.
what? Okay, so how much would somebody have to pay you to do that shit again?
A couple K.
100.
Uh,
I ain't gonna lie, I'll do it for
$100?
$100 on God.
After y'all did that, a person could give you $100.
Nah,
That's
I
a
need
quick
stacks.
$100.
Yeah, nah, 'cause that
But
took me
look,
about 2 hours to get over.
I
So
need
I need.
stacks. I need to be talking
I
grains.
ain't no hope. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
get
brands like
Yes.
with 5, 10.
Is it- Well, I mean, that'd probably be too much.
If-
But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I put it to you like
And I ain't talking about like in no
1500
life or
and
death
up.
situation where you're just dead ass broke.
Nah.
But you kind of comfortable right now.
No,
you don't need the
1500 and
money.
up.
If I get
Okay.
if I get ice cream for it, I'll just say a straight rack.
on me.
Because if I was to have
It
if I was to have
depends on what
had
you're
some
talking
ice cream,
Like-
because ice cream coats your mouth and all the
So
extra
you need
shit.
the ice cream before and after? Or
No,
just
after. You need it
Okay.
after. That's what you have. You need that bitch after. Fuck before. You don't.
I'll
It
give
don't
you my
matter.
soul.
It don't matter what the fuck you have before.
No.
After you need that ice cream and you need about this
shit.
much. You.
But then, ooh, that's gonna have your stomach hurt.
No, it's gonna
It's gonna
relax the
be-
fuck out of your shit.
Start keeping an ice pack in the freezer. Nah, for real, that shit right there, man. So look, that shit.
See, look.
If you
I
telling
look-
me I eat this and I could drink something right after it, I'll do it for $100. But if
Alexa,
you
what-
having me wait 5 minutes, I
What
ain't
can
gonna
your
do it.
soul get me? Because if your soul can get me something pretty good in the long run, I might do
It
it
might be
again. You
worth
know what I'm
it,
saying?
right.
It might be worth it. Because a soul, that's a hefty price.
Oh God,
Real shit.
I can sell your soul. For
Exactly. I was
something
just about to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If motherfucker can come up, I'll sell yours.
Hey,
Hey,
look,
fine.
if I
And you know what I'm saying?
hey,
Me
look.
and God be good. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that, nigga.
I just said something get betwixt your cheeks.
Nigga, the Illuminati will be good. Fuck you talking about that? We own the shit. If I get her soul, you gonna be our ticket into the Illuminati. Fuck you talking about?
I don't want to be part of the Illuminati. Bitch, you gonna die at some point.
She just gave me a soul.
But at some point.
That's my sacrifice.
I feel like they have to do more than one.
I mean, we'll probably find another sipper eventually.
Damn.
So they're here trying to sacrifice the sippers.
That's what drink the Kool-Aid all about.
Isaiah already wanted to sacrifice.
I do a show on Thursdays and Sundays. I need them motherfuckers bad than a bitch. I ain't saying shit.
Ain't that where?
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know Isaiah, he really about that Illuminati shit.
Ain't that where drink the Kool-Aid come from anyway?
See, we turning that here, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk about Jim Jones, right? We don't acknowledge him. He is not Roman Reigns. Oh shit!
I just kidding. It's just a JK.
I owe you soul ass.
LOL JK smiley face.
Skirt.
Hey, hold on. Y'all ever seen Rick and Morty whenever the nigga had sold to like 3 different niggas and they all try to come claim this shit at once, so they start fighting.
Over that.
Then they go like, all right, let me just get out of here right quick. Nigga dipped on their head.
Quincy, you late. You told me I see Archie change the color of his shirt.
Yeah, bro, you super late.
You should have been here.
Hey, yeah, see, I was getting on your ass earlier.
Where you been, Quincy?
You know what I'm saying? Super late. Nah, so you just got done with that Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
We got something for you. We got some EBL for you. If you
I'm telling you, bro. Hey, body oil. What was that? Body butter? What was it?
Body butter.
Body,
you know, and it ain't just shea butter. We got the cocoa.
See, I want to rub that on my girl legs.
Hemp seed oil.
Like, hey, girl, give me them legs.
And I heard it worked better if you warm it up.
It works better if you warm it up. Not the body butter, but the body oil.
Your thigh meat.
Hey, the body butter actually do kind of work a little bit better if you warm it up.
I mean, they kind of do.
That butter turned to an oil real quick.
Real quick.
You say I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in a long time.
Something tells me not to believe you.
Yeah.
He's on my console.
Quincy, if that's your real name.
Still play Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go, that's what he
doing.
Nah, what I want to do though is I would like to do
Sweet Meat ENT.
Did anybody ever play Pokemon Stadium though?
I did.
Yeah.
Pokemon Stadium
back on
Nintendo 64.
Yeah, that's the one you got to fight against each other,
dope,
right?
Yes.
That's my favorite one.
It'd be dope as hell to have a tournament on that.
Oh yeah.
A Pokemon Stadium tournament. That shit would be dope as hell. Cause remember, you get to go in there and pick whoever
you want it, yeah.
In your slots and shit, and just have motherfuckers go to that. That shit would be fucking dope.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The GameCube and all them games had so much. Their multiplayer games were just like the best.
GameCube was the shit.
You know what I'm saying? Cause it was built for multiplayer. You supposed to have 4 people, so it's like all the shit where you just.
Oh my God!
Hey.
We got
Tommy Watson.
I got it.
El Tommy Watson in the building tonight. You know, step on down to the building. We're gonna get you some Kool-Aid right, you know what I'm saying? We got the bottles, we got the Kool-Aid. Come on down with the sparklers too, you know what I'm saying?
Stick the pinky right, come on, man. Stick the pinky up.
I ain't even had to pull out my alpha, man. My man George pouring up cups and he threw up 100 stars as well. Shout out to my man George and the Save Lounge coming through, making it do what it do. Oh, damn.
You say you wanted to see her twerk while playing GTA. Now, Quincy, hold on real quick. I gotta get on you. Far Cry 6, I get. Saints Row, that's cool. I'll give you a pass on that.
Shit.
But
Smoke
NBA
that
2K,
shit.
I gotta get on your ass because I remember when you was sitting there talking all that shit about 2K broke, 2K broke, the game is broke, the game is broke. I'm done with this shit, and y'all done turned around and gave me y'all motherfucking money again. What happened, bro? Because see, I feel like this is what happens with like Madden and Call of Duty. Is that, you know what I'm saying, and PlayStation motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, where they fan base is so in there that all they gotta do is slap the name on there and motherfuckers gonna go buy it.
Yeah.
All the motherfuckers see, nigga, NBA 2K, I'm going to buy that hoe. Madden, I'm going to buy that hoe.
And sometimes the shit don't even be that much different from the year before.
Exactly.
It's not.
You should skip like 2 or 3 years and then get the
Hey, did y'all see that girl
that's
bought her man 2K23, but it was fucking golf? And the nigga was just sitting there mad as fuck, and she was like, "What's wrong?"
See, that nigga don't know how to game.
That nigga ungrateful little
I be if you golf games be lit though. Golf games, I have not played a bad golf game. Real shit.
Yeah.
Golf games be lit. Matter of fact, the first time I played one was when we went to Washington State.
Yeah.
When we went out there.
We had a golf game. I think it was the
PGA, one of them.
Yeah,
PGA gets is hard.
That shit was smack. He said 22 and 23 wasn't. Nah, I was playing 22. I had 22 because me, that one punk ass motherfucker who used to be here, you know what I'm saying? We was all up in the motherfucking park and shit like that because we was the only two on Next Gen at the time doing that damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And you was talking
when that
about,
bitch first came out, you
know
right.
You was talking about how, it was broken.
He got a city.
And shit like that. I remember you getting on my ass about that. He said, I stopped playing 21. I'm talking about 22, though. But I'm just giving you a hard time, bro. I'm just busting your balls. You know what I'm saying? If you were a female. Now, see, the thing is, for dudes, it's busting balls. But just in case you're talking to a female, it's slapping titties. So, ladies, if y'all ever going out there and y'all don't want to just say y'all busting balls to another female, it's just slapping titties. I'm telling y'all.
I thought busting balls, not the equivalent to busting
egg.
balls would be like clinching clits, don't you think?
Oh.
Clinching clips.
I'm just clinching your clips.
That could be a synonym. You can have that. You can have that like right underneath. The Kool-Aid dictionary gonna be lit. You'll say because you gonna have pretty C bitches and then you gonna have
drop top titty tipping Tina.
Hold on. I was actually thinking about what you just said, but I mean since you throw that up in there, that is gonna need some explanations for when they do drop in on the live. Okay, hey, no, let's go ahead and get to this though, y'all. Let's talk about D23.
Shit, it's a lot.
It's
a lot. Alright, fuck it. First one. Mufasa getting a goddamn movie.
Okay. Thoughts? So this is my problem. This is my fucking problem. Okay? They said they're using the same exact animation from when they did the live action Lion King. I like the outside animation. There was no fucking life in their face.
They
had no emotion.
They need to bring my guy. They need to bring my guy.
I need them to have animation.
What's my No. Fuck that. No. Fuck him. Fuck him. Golem. Who's my nigga that played?
Would you rather have a cartoon version? Black Panther?
No, I can have a live action.
I forgot his name,
but it has to be a mix.
Listen.
The face has to be slowly. You didn't even let us get our thoughts.
Cause what y'all saying is who they need. Is my nigga.
Anthony I forgot.
My nigga from Black Panther. What's the Golem? Who plays? Who does Golem?
The motherfucker who had the hand. The motherfucker who played the Claw.
He plays Claw in motherfucking Black Panther.
Okay.
He does all that.
And he did the one for Caesar in Planet of the Apes.
He does all that CGI facial shit. He needs to be in there. That's what I'm saying. He needs to be part of it.
I love the backstory. Like I want to see it, but give me fucking soul. I need these lions to have fucking.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why he needs to be a part of it because he's done.
He did have the animals.
He started with Gollum face. He did fucking. I think he's even part of the not Jungle Book. When they did the Jungle Book,
was amazing.
You see what I'm saying? When they redid the Jungle Book ones, they did a lot of those. So he's good with the like he said, Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes is one to do.
Put a little hazelnut on it.
No. It's Trapaholics mixtapes. Real hazelnut. Put hazelnut on everything.
That nigga's stupid. Right about 2K22, because the Xbox One edition was broken. So when I did switch to Series X, it wasn't an issue.
Okay, Poe-Up, I'll give you that. That you were saying that. That is true, because you was pissed that you felt that they neglected the current gen version on there and they just, you know what I'm saying, put everything in the next gen. You legit on that one, Quincy. I'll give you that one. You are right, my man. Now, so we hype about Mufasa. You're worried about the facial expressions and stuff like that. Is that the only thing that has your concern on that movie?
Yeah, because I feel like it's gonna be an original story, so they can do they have a little more leeway.
I agree, and people will be able to go into this without having, because I actually have this as a topic later, without having to bring nostalgia into it, and you won't have anything to compare it to.
Even though you have the base story, like you know where he's going, you don't know where he came from, so they can do what the fuck they want.
True that, because me and Isaiah was talking about this off stream one time on how we feel like this will be the real good time to like, as far as Scar, you know what I'm saying? Like, are we gonna feel more empathetic on him? Like,
a good origin story,
bro,
always.
Yes, I ain't gonna lie. As much as we want to fuck with Mufasa, they need to make Mufasa a hoe ass nigga.
It's still fuck Scar, nigga.
Yes, because
I don't agree. I feel like they should show some kind of story that gives us more reason to why he's like Scar. Why it gotta be at this?
I won't necessarily say he needs to be a hoe ass nigga, but it needs to be like anytime. Okay, go ahead. I'll let you go first.
He picks the pride over the family. And so Scar is gonna be one of them, brother.
You can side with both.
He gonna be like, brother, you know what I'm saying? He all about his brother. You know what I'm saying? They gonna grow up being road dogs.
Why do we have to slander Mufasa just to make?
Because at the end of the day, as a king, you have to.
Bad guy.
As a king, you gotta make a choice.
You gotta pick
the pride.
He made the choice.
Because we are gonna see Scar get exiled out there. Because anytime they show it, he's already out there. So we gonna deal with Scar being in the promised land. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Scar did that to himself though.
I
want to show it. I feel like he gonna do it to himself.
I'm not saying Scar
dumb shit to where his brother don't want to put him out, but he gonna have to.
But see, but I don't think Scar need to be the main heel in this because him and his family has been the main heel for the longest.
No.
Mufasa needs another adversary or something.
I disagree.
Tommy
say it's James Earl Jones.
I do
and
want
she says she hopes. No,
he's not. He's not. James Earl Jones is not playing Mufasa
because we're going young.
I mean, he can lighten his voice up a little bit and be young.
But James Earl Jones is not young Mufasa. That's OG Mufasa.
I won't even say Idris Elba because that's too easy.
He's a wise
Give me homie for Hunk.
Yeah.
Give me homie for Hunk for Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He would be legit for Mufasa's voice.
Oh, that's the brother from Black Panther, right?
Yes.
The one who died?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay,
Get him because he, number one, he gonna give you the passion behind that shit. You gonna get the deep bass in there, and when that motherfucker yells, you gonna feel that shit.
But I ain't gonna lie, that's a good prequel to pull off.
Portia, don't do that.
Oh, this
that dude has 1 foot in the grave. Oh shit.
Don't do that.
All right, so I got another one. You got the Disenchanted. Do any of us really care about that? We were a little too old for the initial ones anyway.
I mean, I'll watch
female. That's more of like we ain't got enough.
I do like the twist. I do like the twist though that the protagonist from the first one is gonna be the fucking villain in the second one. She turns into the evil stepmother.
Amy Adams still killing it.
So I like that.
Block you, buddy.
But y'all may not care about that. But what about Hocus Pocus too?
I care about that a lot.
Bro, them
that's important.
Okay. Them witches ain't.
So them flying on the Roombas ain't gonna piss you off.
It might. I'm not even gonna act like it, but it don't matter just because I really need my kids to get an update.
Oh wait.
Yes, I said he's gonna get blocked.
Quincy, now hold up. All right, look. Take off your red tinted glasses. And Aladdin is not bad. That's actually
Aladdin is bad. It has some of the best music in the goddamn.
And you can sit here and be like, "Oh, it's woke. They added that extra female jazz in the song." Shut your bitch ass up and skip 15 seconds.
The new Aladdin was not worth.
It's not. It wasn't, hard. Bro. It was not the greatest thing. But kids nowadays, some of the younger kids may still watch the fucking old cartoons and shit. But if you try to show a kid that's probably 8, 9, they are gonna get bored with that. They're gonna get bored with that old animation shit.
That's
so if you want
that's really sad.
If you want to introduce them into the shit that you loved as a kid, you show them the live action or the newer shit you have now. Once they see that, they're like, "Oh my god, it's so great!" And you're like, "Well, look, this is where it came from. It's really good too." Then they see that, they already know what they getting into, and then they see the better pieces, and you get fucking Robin Williams and shit.
See, I'm gonna need you to read more because Mulan was more of the traditional Mulan.
But you know what? I thought he was talking about the animated.
Original.
He ain't lying.
And Mulan was
live action Mulan was okay.
No, Mulan was based on the actual, like he said, the traditional story from
not the Mulan
but it wasn't
movie that
even
everybody.
Just being, I was okay.
You niggas wanted Eddie Murphy Dragon Man. That's all.
No, I didn't. I didn't need that. I just needed.
No, I just feel like the people going into it, people compared the Mulan story to the animated Mulan Disney storyline, and that's not it.
You there, right there? We here. We eye to eye. That Lion King was ass. They missed the mark on that one. They should have did what they did with the Lady and the Tramp live action version because they had more emotion in the Lady and the Tramp.
We gonna get on your ass about Little Mermaid later, but I'm not gonna get into that because we still got some more D23 stuff that we gotta get to. But trust me, we get into Mermaid, Black Ariel, and all that shit. Hold up, what else we got?
The Chi line. Okay. Hocus Pocus. We already said we pretty good
for that.
Let's keep scrolling. Marvel. We had a bunch of Star Wars shit. Do anybody not too much Star Wars fans?
What about the Thunderbolts? How y'all feel about that?
I like that cast actually. People are ragging on that cast. I love that fucking cast.
I feel like it's gonna be hitting everything you need. Like it's gonna have the serious, the old people, the funny, it's gonna have everything. And it's actually kind of surprising who they chose. I wasn't expecting.
I wasn't expecting the Red.
I'm looking at them right now.
The Red Army.
Yeah, look at them. Like I did not expect that.
We got Ghost. We got the Red Guardian.
Yep.
We got Yelena Belova, fucking Black Widow. We got Bucky Winter Soldier.
Yep.
We got U.S. Agent, and we got Taskmaster.
Come on,
that's a badass lineup.
It's not a bad lineup. So I'm questionable on which Taskmaster they got. I don't really want them to use the chick that they used. I want them to get the actual Tony Masters and bring him in. I don't even care if you just shoehorn him in here like it's the real person. I don't care. I don't want to. Ghost, I'm glad she's in here because I fucked with her in the Ant-Man movie.
Yeah, no, she was legit. She was fucking badass.
Red Guardian, you can't get mad at dude from fucking Stranger Things. You know what I'm saying?
He's like
that's fucking Hopper, my nigga.
Him and Elena together are gold.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
Let's go.
And he gonna be able to pull off the comment like just Stranger Things.
He gotta redeem himself, bro. Like he needs this.
Oh yeah, he does need this.
But he gonna be able to give you that, like you said.
Okay,
you gonna be able to get funny, seriousness, and action just off his one character.
There's a theory that the main villain for their movie will be Red Hulk. Thoughts?
I'm interested to see how they're gonna like put that together.
Because I think we're gonna get a lot of Hulk stuff in the next few phases.
If they're doing red.
I need a Planet Hulk then, honestly.
Look, all right. We think She-Hulk is setting that up. But besides that,
I think She-Hulk is gonna be over there with the Defenders though. Because
no, She-Hulk is, but Hulk himself.
Hulk.
Yeah, She-Hulk is just gonna introduce his part. That's why he went to Sakaar and shit.
Okay.
So we're still gonna figure out why he dipped off in the fucking spaceship and shit. So that's why we think that's setting up Planet Hulk and his son with Scar and all that extra shit. She-Hulk, she most likely will end up with the Defenders. But you got the fucking new Captain America movie, which is New World Order. The main villain for fucking Captain America is the leader. You know what I'm saying? All the way from the first Hulk movie. So that the dude who head started growing after working on Tim Roth, he got, you know what I'm saying? He got his shit. He's coming back to play the leader in what's called it. So that's just setting up all these Hulk villains.
So while y'all bitching about She-Hulk burying somebody, just paying fucking attention and be fucking patient, you crybaby bitch.
Dude, bro, we are in phase
but how
one.
Do I not like She-Hulk?
Like, Quincy talking about
it's too woke, bro.
No, a whole lot of booty in the movie.
The real
already shaking all
okay,
I'm a woman,
and I hate that. When they try to make it when it's obvious that they don't even go with the storyline. It's like you just putting shit in here to make it about something. It flowed with the storylines, regular day-to-day shit that women go through. Like, they didn't focus on it and make a big moment out of it. Like,
bro, I think
so
the people
exactly.
Like, it went with what was happening in the story.
The people that don't like She-Hulk are the incels that can't get no booty and they like, no, men should be everything. Women suck. Or it's women that don't know how to watch TV.
She-Hulk don't even want to be a superhero.
But
like she's not even trying to be like, yes, bitch, I'm a woman.
People are so attached. They can't let Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man go. They can't let Thor go. They can't let Captain America go. They still so freaking attached. So why you think Miss Marvel and everybody's getting hate now? Anything new? Like in this new phase, people are trying to shit on because they so attached to those old characters. They don't like.
It's okay to hate on.
Right
it's okay to hate on Marvel right now. It's cool to hate on Marvel
because what do you do to the nigga on top? Ain't nobody above them. What you can't do
now,
hate on them.
Now, Portia, like, if they not watching the show and they don't care for the show because they just simply don't fuck with the characters, that's cool. I ain't mad at y'all. But y'all not the ones. But y'all not the ones going out like, man, these motherfuckers got an agenda. They doing y'all. Y'all just don't fuck with the shit, so y'all not caring about it.
And it's like people love to put like I'm tired of hearing. I'm tired of
Swamp Thing had a show.
Just like Don't Ruin My Childhood, which we'll get into later, has become a cheap ass fucking thing that people use. This whole woke shit, I feel like people are trying to apply that to every fucking thing. Anytime something's in a movie or something that they don't agree with, they want to claim agenda or
they popping up like my nigga from Don't Be
a
Message.
That's why they say comedy is dead. Comedians from back in our time, they will be canceled left and right. Like,
seriously.
You can't say nothing nowadays.
You can't because now everybody want to get fucking offended and the same ones who crying motherfuckers getting all sensitive be the same ones. Look at what they're doing. They're not doing shit. It's like, bro, get a female's perspective on this shit.
I was just gonna say that Quincy can't.
They gotta step it up.
They gotta set their shit up properly for them to fuck with Marvel.
They don't even have.
Black Adam about to change all that shit.
Hopefully,
Black Adam about to change all that shit, bro.
You think so? I know. Let's talk about it because I watched the trailer. I do not like how The Rock sounds as him. I don't.
He should have a stronger accent.
It just sounds stilted, like a robot. If that's what they're going for, I guess. But it's like, I am Black Adam.
Well, nah,
what the fuck? Where is the personality? Like, there's no personality.
That is kind of how Black Adam is,
but that's the thing. He doesn't really, outside of when he started raging, he doesn't really have any.
He's super monotone.
He's super
like.
Even if you're monotone, okay, what's an example of a character that was very serious? But there was like, they still had something about them that, I don't know, he doesn't draw me in. To me, it sounds very artificial, I guess. Like
maybe Blade's character.
Blade was very monotone, but it was still Blade. Like, he made me feel like he was Blade. I feel like this is The Rock playing Black Adam. I don't feel like this is Black Adam. And now, like, okay, I look at Tom Holland. That's Spider-Man. I don't look at him as Tom Holland.
But Tom Holland didn't have the career Rock had before jumping into Spider-Man.
Exactly.
So it's gonna be harder for you to look at The Rock like that.
That's like having Beyonce play something other than Beyonce.
Nah, but I'm saying it's gonna be harder for you to look at The Rock like that off of a trailer. I think you have to wait to get into the show.
I'm gonna watch the whole movie.
I think you gotta wait to get into the movie.
I mean, I was looking forward to it until I heard his voice.
Because I can feel
there's a fit for me somewhere. Damn it, they could get me somewhere up in that
and I love The Rock.
For real.
I love him.
I would love to be up in that. Matter of fact, just put me in as the Red Hood and don't take my shit off. I would kill that hoe. Swoo! Man, say.
I shall save the DC universe.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Deadpool that hoe just out of nowhere for no reason. I'm gonna just hold up one of these.
He's like, look, I know we didn't have a good fucking start, but let's get this shit going from here on out. All right.
Bam, just like that. Just like that. All right. So what? Oh no. Okay. Since we talking about it though, Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion, that shit's gonna be lit.
Man, anything with Samuel.
And that's gonna lead into Armor Wars with fucking Don Cheadle. And people didn't think Rhodey was getting his show, but we are still getting the show. So everything from Secret Invasion is gonna lead into Armor Wars.
Give him his
which
flowers.
is, bro, you complaining about the MCU when I'm looking at it, bro. Then we got Loki season 2, we got Fantastic Four, we got Echo, we got Daredevil Born Again, which is gonna be the longest motherfucking series we ever gonna fucking
y'all,
get. Fucking
DC
Captain America.
fanboys can kill y'allselves because at the end of the day, Marvel has won. They won. It's not you can't even catch up.
And they showed Eternity in fucking Thor, bro. They actually showed the actual Eternity figure in that bitch.
All DC can do is just focus on putting out good shit right now.
Shit.
Exactly.
They're animated shows. Keep on doing it. Y'all are the best at y'all animated movies. But no, Marvel has won.
Ain't no catching them on
Ain't no catching. They have their next 20 years planned out.
Go back to TV.
Go back to TV. That's where you excel.
Go back to CW. Cash out with Netflix or some shit.
God damn. Pull up. Okay, so what about Werewolf by Night?
Werewolf by Night looks fucking great, bro. That bitch is gonna be, bro. So, do you like the little old horror movies like Frankenstein, those little type of things?
Lahia, thanks for the like, bro.
I'm a movie snob. I don't like black and white movies.
Pull up, Shad. I see you.
So you don't like the history?
I like colors. I like intense graphics. So I'm gonna watch it just because it is what it is.
Oh, it's gonna probably change your ideas just because it's Marvel, but. They gonna have, I don't care, fuck it. Everybody care about Man Thing. Man Thing is that fucking shit, which is Swamp Thing but Marvel, and he was before Swamp Thing, so yeah, you can't even say all that shit. So you kind of gonna get what you want, Portia. No, you won't. That's what I'm interested, because this is like a...
Sin City was good, Portia. I forgot about that.
This is another Guardians of the Galaxy situation, though, where they taking characters that people don't too much know about or even know that they're Marvel, but they're setting up... This will set up stuff for Blade, Moon Knight, and what's called.
I mean, if we can bring Blade, then I'm alright.
Like you have all your supernatural characters gonna like interact with the monsters and this type of things in Marvel. So it's like the werewolves, vampires. Who you think that's gonna call? Fucking Blade, Moon Knight.
Real shit. It makes sense. That shit makes sense. He says, I'm expecting Moon Knight to appear with the werewolf.
So y'all are in agreement.
That's possible. Yeah, that's very possible.
I mean, yeah, with the Batman versus Moon Knight. Quincy just throwing out hypotheticals and shit. But no, yeah, with the whole, Moon and werewolf, that right there just screams them two working together right now. And even though I wouldn't know anything about them crossing or anything like that, because again, I'm not no fucking Moon Knight expert, y'all, at all. Anything else on D23 that got your attention?
Star Wars things, Marvel came. Fuck it. We gonna have the black Halle Bailey.
Okay, yeah, let's go there.
Let's go there. Please.
Little Mermaid.
Please.
My baby. Let y'all know.
Let's let it marinate. We finna talk about the Little Mermaid, the real, the new, and improved. Little Mermaid. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna fuck with y'all, bro, because the classic Ariel's lit too, even though she's a little bit ditzy. She's a little bit ditzy.
This is reimagined. It's not no better or no, like it's reimagined.
That's the thing. It's to get you intrigued, and it's like,
what's up with it, Jeff?
If you want the original, go to the original. But
bruh,
y'all wanna know my real grievance?
Watching the reactions to these kids seeing this.
No, that's cool.
That made it really put it into perspective for me.
But fuck all that.
I was like, damn.
Fuck all that. Look, her hair was fucked. Let's get to the real shit. They had some dreads and then some of the extra shit under, and then the extra shit was CGI and shit. Like, fam, just give her all dreads and let that shit rock, bro.
But the thing is, she in the water.
You can do that.
So sometimes it be matted, sometimes it be like
nigga, they got
ringlets.
I know her hair don't need to be exactly. Her hair don't need to be perfect.
Exactly, she in the water.
Nah, you're right, but they trying to appeal to both. They trying to give her the little wavy curls and shit that Ariel had, and then the dreads that, you know what I'm saying, because she black, so it makes
what she talking about.
Fuck that.
She was still fine.
No, I don't want her, but fix her hair before this movie come fucking out, bro.
I mean, I can see it should have a little more definition. Okay, I will give you that.
Fix that, because that bitch.
But I'm okay with it having a little bit of flowiness.
I know the flow is not bad. Hair is gonna flow in water.
Because we have like the passion twist, you know what I'm saying?
I get that too. I hear what you're saying, but what that shit looked like, it was dreads on top of a low cap. It like you know when you like when you doing shit in layers and you only break the top and you don't break the bottom.
Because you gonna pull in the ponytail.
Yeah, that's what that shit look like. And I ain't trying to hear that shit because I can't make my girl look like a little ratchet ass 4 in the morning, hot chips and Sprite drinking ass motherfucker. Hot chips and Sprite drinking ass at 9 in the morning, yelling at 7 o'clock at the first cafeteria.
That is a stereotype.
And I don't want Halle Bailey looking like that. Give us the real
I mean, all
mermaid
they had to do
shit.
Was really color her hair. They could have just sprayed some fucking red shit on her locks.
They could have just gave her red ones.
I mean, right, wrapped it up like they did.
Y'all can do
they wrapped hers up in blonde.
Y'all can do everything with this weave shit. Y'all better put some red braids in her motherfucking hair and let her rock.
Well,
God
they would
damn
have
it.
to like wrap it around her actual hair because she has hair.
And they can let her do it like that. Rock with it. God damn it.
I agree. They could have gave her a regular hair because she already had locks.
You got a lot of people though who you got to. I feel like
let it out.
I feel like
I'm a hair nigga, bro. Come on now, like, and you know hair. Like you can't say black girl's hair is her crown and shit. You can't be fucking up her motherfucking hair in the first movie where we get a black queen in this bit. Nah, man.
They did that shit to our girl in Princess and the Frog, Tiana.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did she never have her hair down? Like she legit had a bun the whole time.
Cause they don't know how to draw no afro and no extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Give my nigga some fucking justice. Shit. I don't want to see no wavy ass bullshit. I need that 4C.
No one approved has texture, nigga. Portia said no one approved has texture.
I better see that texture in the movie.
No, but I feel like there's multiple different type of crowds that's hating on this. You got the racist people who are hiding behind any little bullshit. Like like you know those ones who they don't want to come out and say that that's the reason, so they gonna find some other bullshit like, oh, it's the music. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up.
Quincy,
like,
fuck
want to hear that shit. And then you got the people who just like, oh, we don't want a black James Bond, who they so stuck on the old shit that just because you do a color change, they want to attribute it to woke shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like in Pinocchio, people were screaming woke on that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck were you watching?
Woke on what? On Pinocchio? How?
Exactly.
That part, I don't know.
Super.
It wasn't woke. I think it was
sped.
I think it was a Cliff Notes version of Pinocchio. That is my issue.
Tell me how I watched the whole movie and realized.
You're doing great, Jeff. How you? Well, I know how you doing, man. Yeah, man. Hey,
hold up, buddy.
Prayers up and cups up to your
Sip
pops.
up with us, man.
Hold up.
I can say that the Pinocchio new one feels like a Cliff Note version of it. Like they did expound on some shit, but you don't get the message like you got the message.
Nah, it was rushed. It was rushed.
How long was the movie?
What? Just
2 hours?
Nah,
less than 2.
Oh, really?
Probably
an
I
hour
thought that
20,
was
something
like
that. If that.
An hour and 20.
39 maybe.
Oh yeah, that should have been like a 2.5 hour movie.
Yeah,
they do 2.5 hour movies on the regular now.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of rushed.
Homie didn't even know that was Tom Hanks till we just saying something.
How did you not know? That's weird.
I watched the whole movie, did not fuck.
That's what sold me to actually want to give that motherfucker a chance. It's like I'm like, man, when is he? Like he ain't smashing.
That's Japan.
Once I saw the CGI for the puppet, I was like, ooh, that's good because you can make a real puppet and then like photo thing it into the fucking CGI systems and do that real smooth, like which
polish
they did.
That motherfucker up.
Which that might look really good. So I can't say one thing. And then they did something different besides the fucking whale. They did the motherfucking little thingy with tentacles and shit. Like I was great with that part, but like the moral of the story, nigga, lying is a good thing apparently. You know what I'm saying? That's the moral they kind of give you if you just kind of watch it.
Yeah, they didn't really get the morals across as far as doing the right thing like they should have. Because even then, when they used him lying to stretch his nose. Oh my bad, you ain't seen the shit.
But to do the shit, to get the key and shit.
Yeah, to get the key and everything. So it's like in a way, yeah, they did twist some shit. But it's like I feel like with things like that and with the whole Ariel situation, like nostalgia is fucking shit up. It really is, because nowadays something come out. Just like I was saying earlier, people are quick to say, oh, don't fuck with my childhood. Don't fuck with my childhood as if it was about you in the first fucking place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
That's the
why it ain't. Tell me why it's
Nigga,
not.
your kids in high school.
But it's about me.
No, fuck you.
It's
nigga.
about me.
Your kids in high
I
school.
don't care. I don't care. Okay, listen. Like they trying to make this fucking live action ass Hercules. No. Leave it the fuck alone. That is a masterpiece.
No, yeah, that's one you don't need.
Leave it the fuck. How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna have the fucking ladies that are singing and shit flashing across the screen? Like, no.
Feel like a live action.
No,
I ain't gonna
no,
lie,
no,
that's gonna be
they're fucking up my child.
That's the one. But see, we ain't even seen it yet though.
I don't
So
care.
no, but
I don't
if
wanna
it
see
no,
That
but
shit
if
look
no,
hard.
if it
I
no,
think
if
it
it
look
comes
hard.
in no, if it comes out live action and the soul is there in the music.
They can't get
No,
the soul.
but the thing is,
That's
because
like
shit
on
for
a
the
one
bang.
and done. That's like when you go into the booth and for
Man,
some
I'll tell
reason
Jennifer
something hits
Hudson to go find her baddest bitches and they gonna smash that hoe.
I got it.
Jennifer
You
Hudson
no,
and her
but see,
baddest
y'all
bitches
focus,
gonna
y'all
smash it.
focus too much on just the chicks, the singing people. I forget their
Not
names.
only that,
Or
the fights.
the
and
singers.
everything,
Bro, that's what I'm finna say. Hercules is gonna be like Dragon Ball Z, bro. You can't properly. I get it. We have great technology and shit, but how the fuck are you gonna cast somebody that looks like that animated motherfucker? He don't look like shit. Nigga ain't got no his neck about this fucking wide. He ain't got like there's no chin. Nigga shit just kind of barely. It's a line. You know what I'm saying? Like how you gonna cast somebody?
And not only that, when he up there flying and cutting the Hydra heads off, and them hoes like blue, blue,
Like,
blue, blue, blue.
And then the
They can't
singing,
do
the
it.
singing with it. How you gonna make
Just
it
because
sing
you know
without
what
camping?
because you know what they about to do. You know what they about
I'm
to
very passionate.
You know what they
about
about to do. You know what they about to do to Hercules? What they about to
That
do
shit
is
finna
they
go
about
down.
to do like Mandalorian type shit. They about to. This isn't about to be the Hercules. Like while the singing and stuff may be there, like they're about to like action.
We
this
have
We
enough
got like
action
5 of those Hercules.
No, I know,
Yeah,
I
no.
agree. I agree with y'all there because we even got Clash of the Titans and shit like that. So
Right.
you got
Leave it alone.
I know
So stop ruining my child.
I know
That shit
but
gonna
no
go hard,
it applies on them, but there are times
Hercules is gonna be in Marvel. Don't touch
there are
him.
cases that people try to use that on this Little Mermaid
Hercules is in
situation.
Marvel.
It doesn't
Already
apply.
Okay, to me, there's certain things that I wouldn't care what color they try to make his ass. I don't care if they try to make him black. It's not gonna want
He
me
gonna
to
be
let him do
light-skinned
it just
word.
to be like,
He
oh,
gonna be
black, it's
ourselves.
a black Hercules.
But I feel like people be using "Don't Ruin My Childhood" as a cheap excuse sometimes too on something.
some
like
people
this.
do.
Yeah.
Like as soon as that season
Yeah.
just because they're doing something that came out in the 90s or the 80s when we grew up with, they are automatically,
But
don't
you wanna know
ruin
what's
my
crazy?
child.
It's not ruining your childhood because they fucked Ben 10 up for about 3 different types of cartoons since the good ones came out, and I ain't watched now one of them bitches.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
They ain't fucked my childhood up because you know what
But
the
I
fuck I'm
gotta
finna go
watch
watch.
everything
Movie or
that come
something?
out.
What you talking
I got to.
Huh?
I need to watch everything that
Fuck
come
that.
out.
No, because I'm gonna look at if I don't like the no.
She's
If
like,
I
nah.
ain't into it,
She like, nah, this
I
is
do.
fucking
I
with
got
my
to. It's
shit.
like one of
Wow.
the things. Like why? I
Why
gotta
would
go see it.
it's like
I'm gonna
ruining
watch
your
the
childhood.
original.
Because, but it's like
If you
the
know that
graphics
you're not
and
gonna like it,
it don't matter. I
There's
gotta
no
see for
point
myself.
fucking-
I gotta
fuck
trust
no.
y'all. I don't trust y'all.
That's like-
I need to know for
That's
myself.
like
trust the
so,
game.
and see, this is why
There's a lot
women
of motherfuckers
get in
that
their
say
emotional feelings more than us. We may die early because we do dumb shit, but she purposely
be
putting
sensitive
herself
like
in this
that.
emotional.
Stress myself the
She
fuck
gonna
out,
purposely
okay?
stress herself
I
out.
am.
She gonna watch
I'm
it and
gonna
be
go
like-
in here and I'm gonna be pissed off.
She
the
knows
whole
she not gonna
time.
like the shit.
that's 2
Just
hours of my
because-
life I'll
yeah.
never get back.
It don't
On my
matter.
soul.
I don't need it back because I
See,
spent that time
I'm
hating
going
the
into
fuck
I'm
out
going
this
into
movie.
each of these live action series that Disney do with an open mind. You know what I'm saying? But when they legitimately fuck something up, I'ma acknowledge that they fucked it up.
If they
You
do,
know,
if they
yeah.
do Hercules, they need to do a series like they had the Hercules animated show back in the day. I'm saying if they do, because you need to give me multiple times to feel for the characters. If you try
Hades
to rush,
is gonna look dope in a bitch
No,
on
they
there.
did Hades in that stupid ass show with the kids. What was it? It was
Descendants.
Descendants. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, but that's a
bullshit?
knockoff though.
Anybody
That's
see it?
like a parody for kids, for TV type movie thing.
But how
can't
do you
count
have
that.
flame hair flying without no hair? Like it's
That's how he was in the thing though. He didn't
Nah,
have
but
no
that's
hair.
it.
yeah, in the
But that-
cartoon.
He was bald. They
Exactly.
blew his shit out.
Hey, that's what I mean. They can't do that live action.
But when it was there though. When the flame was there, it looked like a
Nah,
part of his head.
they
though.
could do it though. They could do it now, like with the CGI they have, like how they did Surtur and
I
like
guess
some of them
they
other
could.
people and like with the Marvel CGI.
Hercules cannot be Channing Tatum. Absolutely not.
Fuck no.
Well,
Absolutely.
hell
we already
no.
got
He's gonna
Hercules
be
in Marvel,
Batista.
though.
Can't.
They're not the same.
Where?
At the
I
end
can
of,
see that.
Oh,
It's
you're
gonna
right.
be
I
Batista. It's
can
gonna
see
be
that.
Batista, bro.
Batista, big
Batista
ass
gonna
for
come
no
up in that
reason.
bitch as
We're not
Hercules.
gonna be able to see his ass the whole movie.
The Rock could be the, you know what I'm saying, Hercules.
The fact that Batista got his own John Cena meme without being like the "you can't see me" shit, that nigga say, "If you don't,
Hey, that'll get it over.
you're invisible."
John Cena get it. John Cena get it over.
Oh God.
John Cena
hey,
John
I'll
Cena
let-
get
oh,
Hercules over.
Oh yeah, he get Hercules
You ain't
out of
even
here.
gotta CGI that motherfucking muscles,
That
bro.
nigga
Oh, God, white
that's
nigga
gonna be
been
the
swole
funniest
forever.
Hercules
He
we've
got
ever
he,
fucking
he,
seen.
He got that projecting ass voice and shit where
Bro,
you
know
can
what's
add
crazy?
the hallway shit.
I gotta go look up the movie with John Cena and somebody else. It's a comedy called like Cock Blockers or something like that, where their daughters.
Oh yeah,
I have to
it's
go
him
watch.
And one of the younger Wahlberg brothers. No, that shit ain't
go.
gonna be funny than a bit. I need to see that shit.
That
shit is
pretty,
hilarious.
it's pretty old, so I think we can find it, bro. I gotta find that shit. That shit's hilarious.
Y'all ain't seen that shit?
That motherfucker, bro.
And
John
then
Cena be snapping.
One of the
Hemsworth
brothers could pull off fucking a Hercules. They could one of
But I feel like the one who doing Thor, he's the most swole, but we know how he be getting swole.
Nah, he doesn't.
The rest of them ain't gonna be able to get that swole, like that.
Bro. Yes, they can.
Yes,
they can, bro. They all like that.
It's gonna be too obvious.
Nigga, they like the Watt brothers. They like the Watt brothers, bro. They natural. They all built the same way, but since they actors, damn, excuse me.
You think so, bro?
They fluctuate. I get that to them.
You know what? I'll give you that because I'm sorry. I can't get Hunger Games.
Ooh, Tommy. Yes. That's one I wouldn't mind getting a live action Gargoyles and give me like 6 movies.
Wait, no, we are getting that.
For real?
We are getting Gargoyles though. They're remastering the Gargoyles video game, updating graphics and shit like that all the way. But I believe I could have swore we are matter of fact, let me.
Live action Hercules wasn't even swole. Shit, when The Rock played him, he was.
Oh God.
There's a few of them, but them niggas was swole. They probably wasn't as big.
See, I ain't even seen that trash.
Bro, we going back to the big ass like superheroes again. So remember how in the 80s the like main dudes was like super swole Arnold Schwarzenegger type niggas? Then we had a time frame where it was like super slender dudes.
I could play Freakazoid.
I mean, if you want to get technical, original Flash Gordon.
I hit that hoe.
That nigga wasn't that swole.
Who?
The original Flash Gordon. I mean, that nigga was kind of
buff. No, but that's what I'm saying.
But that nigga wasn't swole.
No, that's what I'm saying. But then we got to a point.
Like Bruce Lee cut real.
Yeah, he was real.
But then we got to a point where we had the fucking Sylvester Stallone, the motherfucking.
And he wasn't ripped like that either. Like,
nigga, listen to what I'm saying. Because regardless of what you saying, compare them to Anthony Mackie and Robert Downey Jr.
Okay, now I get what
you see what I'm saying? Like, there was a point in time in the 80s or whatever, they were super, super big, and we went back, and it was like smaller dudes, and then, but
everybody
now
had to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, Conan type shit.
But now it's kind of going back. You got Chris Hemsworth got to get motherfucking big as hell. The Rock, everybody getting super motherfucking swole again.
Tom Hardy would actually, you know what? Tom Hardy
would be,
he'd make Obama as Zeus in there. Tom Hardy would have to be Zeus.
Well, he got Zeus in Marvel.
I love that. Why is Zeus a Hispanic?
Nah, he's Italian, Greek, and everything. He's Italian, Greek, Hispanic, because he's Zeus, motherfucker.
I know, but I love it.
Motherfucker.
I love everything about it.
That nigga got like 5 different accents in that movie.
Y'all hell. But let's see. Okay, now we pretty much got that out the way. Okay, so let's get to this one, y'all. So we sitting here.
What we sitting here doing?
We were getting ready to. Well, we were playing. We were still playing Mario Kart, I believe. Or getting ready.
I know we're getting ready to play Mario Kart.
Getting ready to play Mario Kart.
And Don's telling us a story.
And I'm so I'm being I'm saying I'm a good daddy and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, spending quality time with the kids and shit. And
you better tell this story right, bro.
So I'm listening to my daughter tell. You know what I'm saying, she's telling this story. She's talking about her friends.
Yeah.
And things and. While she's sitting here telling the story, she's just, y'all, if you know my daughter, you know how she talks. She does not take a breath when she talks. Like, she be going 1,000 miles an hour, and that's how she's telling this story. So, she's saying that, and I forgot, she's like, insert name, she's a whore, and like, she kept.
Look, that's what he was saying, but this nigga was, look, he on his phone going at it. She telling her story, he on his phone texting whatever he's going about with his thing. So she talking, and he giving that half listening thing. He like,
like when your kids talk too damn much.
But I was listening though.
So I'm sitting here listening, and it's like, I'm like, yeah, she telling a story about her friend, and then she say, yeah, so she just called me like a whore. That she called me and talking like crying about a boy like a whore, and that nigga looked up from his phone and said,
no,
what? And she kept talking and telling the story, and he's like, Amaya, you can't say that around me.
Yeah, because like the first time it was going through it, so my ears had like perked up.
Confidently.
Like, see, because when the first time she said it, she put the damn tablet down. The first time she said it, she had breezed through it and she just kept going, running on to the next sentence. And she busted a bitch and came back to it and said it again. And I was like, wait, hold on.
She said that shit was
I was like, hold on. Did you just say?
She meant
and so I was like, did you just say whore? And she was like, yeah. Yeah, she's a whore. And she goes, you know how kids do. She was like she didn't do shit. She gonna do the whole like, woe is me shit. Like, yeah, she's a whore. And it was like, Amaya. I was like, wait. And
that is a bad word.
Y'all, my reaction. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm laughing, I'm trying to hold it back, I'm trying to catch y'all. Bro, it felt like I was having an asthma attack. Like I couldn't breathe.
That nigga
like,
and then walk the fuck out the room. That nigga just left.
Like, I mean, and I'm like,
the thing
Nancy,
is,
what the fuck?
The thing is, she used it in the proper context. So after he left, she finished telling me the story, and I'm listening. She not wrong, and so she was sitting there like, shit. I'm on vacation. Why are you calling me about your little relationship issues? I don't care. So I'm like, shit, you really right now.
Like a whole part-time manager and shit.
Like, yeah, I'm like,
straight up. Like,
I ain't got time.
Like, I'm on vacation.
Like, why are you calling me about your relationship issues? You know what I'm saying? And you just had another boyfriend last week. I'm like, look, I hear you. Like, honestly, you're not wrong.
She's not wrong. It's the fact, like, bro, you gotta understand. That's
your kid.
That's my daughter.
That's
bro.
your daughter. I know.
She's forever 5, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's forever 5 years old.
Well, at least she knows what a whore is.
But she in middle school though.
And so then she can strive not to be one.
My daughter too. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna look at my daughter funny in her when she start cussing.
Yeah, she know what a whore is. She don't want to be no whore. Okay.
She don't. Yeah, no. After having a conversation with her, she don't.
It's a little bit of a difference between a hoe and a whore. Okay, when a bitch call you a whore.
But it's like, that's
the hard ER. That's the hard ER.
The thing is though, y'all should have heard the tone.
You're not even a hoe. You're a whore.
No, it's as if you know how like sometimes you want to cuss, so instead when you around your parents, instead of saying fuck, you'll say freaking or something like that.
Right.
Like what the freak or whatever. That's how she said it though. Like she said it as if she politely said the right word. Like she went to the right thing.
Yeah,
she's like shit is in the dictionary.
I used the word like no, that's not the safe way that you do that. Like
yeah, my dumb ass talking about you supposed to say harlot. Like
whore. And like
she got the scarlet letter.
I'm like, hey, okay. It's like, okay, you know what? You're at the crib, cause I realize she getting older and shit like that. And if I'm like, hey, at the crib, okay, you know what? I'll give you a pass on that.
Time and a place.
You know what I'm saying? But at school and shit like that, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? That cause I can't
telling the teacher like, hey, she acting like a whore.
Like really though, I better not get no calls about cause I'm telling you, I'm gonna be up there laughing. I'm gonna look like the worst parent because I'm.
It sounds proper.
Yeah, I'd be like, so is she, I mean,
harlot though.
If you read,
top tier.
Hey, you read books if you say harlot. Hey, if you say harlot, that means you read books in this motherfucker.
The fucking harlot.
Lady of the night.
They gonna feel insulted, but at the same time can't be mad.
She frequents the pleasure house.
She's a fallen woman.
Oh god.
Falling against hard times. Okay.
Oh shit, y'all, we are fucking hell.
Oh no! When I was young and I learned the word promiscuous, it was
the
over.
sippers are just
Okay.
fucking
She said the hard
I
R.
was 7. I was
She
a
just
hard.
rocked you and you needed a minute to process what just had. No, Tommy.
Bro.
I
saw it
oh
real
my
time.
God.
I saw that shit real time, bro. He needed like a couple minutes.
Seriously, bro.
She told a full story. He was out there for about a good 10 minutes, nigga. She was in this bitch. We finished 2 stories the whole
and
time.
I came back in here and I still didn't catch my breath, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro, I couldn't get my shit in, bro. It took me I was out the room for 10 minutes and it took me about another 15 to even explain.
So she ain't never asked you about sex yet?
Oh no, we done had conversations and shit like that. I done had to, hey.
My nigga, he got her too. So he don't know what he's talking about.
Y'all don't understand.
Oh.
Okay, let's get here then.
Let's get here. We gotta talk about that.
So I come to the house and my Amaya hit me up asking me if one of her little homegirls could come over to the crib if her parents could drop her off because they were gonna go somewhere. I said no. I had stream and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, while I'm doing my motherfucking thing, y'all already know. When you got kids in the house and shit, if I can't watch y'all little motherfuckers and shit like that, then it ain't going down. So I'm like, nah, because I can't keep my eyes on y'all. I get to the fucking house and my fucking top door locked. Now,
oh shit!
I ain't even just gonna say man of the house. When you paying the bills in that motherfucker and shit like that, and top door like, and you can't get in or something like that.
No more locked doors.
Hey, so I'm already on 10. She come over there. She opened the door. Her fucking her friend is already there. her little homegirls already been fucking dropped off at the house and shit. So now I'm super fucking.
Oh God, nigga!
He's stressing the fuck out.
Yeah, he's just reliving the story and he's stressing out. Like,
homegirl already there. That's. Nigga, I'm into this.
Because he need experience tips. He gotta know what's gonna happen.
I'm pulling that belt off,
bro.
Right?
I'm gonna tell you, don't act on your first instinct, bro. Because had I did, y'all wouldn't see me right now. I'd still be locked up. So
nigga turn the
I'm already going because y'all little too behind the scenes. Y'all like my daughter's bisexual. You know what I'm saying? I already know that. You know what I'm saying? So I already know that. We just keep it real. So
that means homegirls ain't the same.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. And guess who was the one who was over at the house? The whore. so
trying to turn baby out.
Yes. So now I'm fucking tripping because I'm having to deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all with kids, just having to deal with this shit. So I'm pissed off. So while I'm sitting here going off on her, I get a knock at the fucking door. I open the door. It's a little nigga at my fucking door. Like, got the bike tipped over, got fucking Buddy Holly glasses and shit like that.
Nigga.
Like, and he done came back.
This nigga boy, he turned the fucking what's that nigga
like this motherfucker done came back
Bad
with shit. Like
boys
this
and
motherfucker done came back with refreshments and shit like that. So
I got the Thurs.
I opened the door.
Puffed up on his ass.
No, I opened up. I'm starting to walk out the door like I'm about to yank this little nigga up. Like
you
what
heard
the
me,
fuck?
bitch.
Like what
Come
the
here,
fuck?
nigga.
Amaya already knew before my foot hit the concrete. She was out the room in the door. Amaya could have promo like I said. What the hell are you doing here? I told you not to come back here. Like she said, I done shut the door already because now Nancy done got here because I done already hit her mama up. So now Nancy back over here.
Oh my God.
Nancy know I'm about to fuck somebody up. So
this nigga had a whole realization too.
He's like, oh my
Amaya,
oh my God.
Because you was the nigga at the door with the bike, right?
Yep. Yep. And he's still the nigga at the door with the. Now he just a nigga. He got backwards now. He's like, hey, I got the weed.
Dog,
I'm pulling up with the sack, the weed, the Henny Island, bro. What?
Oh shit.
I'm over here fucking. I'm over here camping on the shit and everything.
Nah, nigga. Wait, take your time. Whatever you saying, take your time. Take your time.
But so Amaya going out here, she cutting a promo on it, and this is what's fucked up. Amaya go off on the little nigga so bad because I done been that little nigga before, especially when you done rolled your bike and put some miles into it, and now you going back and you done this shit for nothing. You can just see the disappointment on little nigga's face. But at the same time, he's sad as fuck. But at the same time, I don't give a damn.
I had to call it the 90-degree incline, man.
Like I wanted to beat his ass. This love.
I don't say.
Hey. I don't know how the little whore got home.
Whore.
To be real with you, I don't know who the fuck took her home.
Whore.
To be real with you, I don't know who the fuck took her to the house. I'm trying to get my stream popping.
Hey, my
you know what I'm
triggered.
Hey. Hey, say.
I gotta keep my daughter inside, nigga. 24/7.
She gotta go to school.
Bitch ain't go to school nothing.
How you think Mark is getting an Xbox? What Xbox you think I'm selling that nigga?
Bro.
Yup. Straight no. You ain't getting that shit back? No. Hell no. Hell, y'all, for real though. Like, cause I don't play because cause we, especially if you got kids, y'all already know. By default, it's don't fuck with our kids type shit. But when you done had situations and other little different things like that,
Me and Isaiah was that nigga on the bike. Or
my motherfucking blood pressure.
Bro.
That shit.
Or mama's cars. That's fucked
up. I wouldn't meet parents. Fuck that shit.
No. We was
I have to you better deliberately call me when your parents ain't there.
Cause I don't want to meet them.
Cause I ain't trying to talk to them niggas. Cause I ain't gonna see you long term.
Oh God, I'm just trying to pull up for an hour.
But like I done rode my bike and stuff and done been, you know what I'm saying, got my soaks and shit, socked as hell, and then came over there beating on the door. Beating the control and shit, motherfucking straight as shit.
Throwing
then I get over there,
and shit.
you know what I'm saying, done risk my ass getting lit the fuck up, and then I get over here and not a damn thing. But when you on the other side of that, it's like, man, say, you better get your little bitch ass off my post.
Hey, look, but the few percentages when it does go, when you can go inside.
Alright, see.
Man, that's when you had them good working parents. and they ass would be gone. Shit.
Yeah, nah, but it was always somebody in my house.
Yeah, I'm saying glad that ain't
this. I ain't never had that shit. It was somebody my
boy, and not only that, you know what I'm saying? When you got the smart home and shit like that, hey, I can watch your ass when I ain't even gotta be at the house. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, them kids know how to hack that shit.
Shit.
You gotta find it first.
They gotta be in the house.
You gotta find it first. Dude, we got cameras.
You gonna think that's a fucking
So do you think that there's a limit though, like how much you should keep your kids from doing, how much you should watch them before they start wilding the fuck out?
Well, the thing, there is a limit. Yeah, there's a way you do it because I feel like if you ain't having issues, you know what I'm saying, and it's like you gotta start having like the talk and stuff like that. Okay, that's one thing. But if you done had like situations, you know what I'm saying, that's them to where it's done already kind of clicked in your head, like, okay, gotta be on your ass, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Cause like even then, like when she first started video gaming and stuff like that, just knowing she a female gaming and how dude gamers are, I was right off top like, hey, I need that voice chat coming through the TV, not just your headset. So when you playing the game, I can hear that shit too. You know what I'm saying? And even had a
So your baby 12 too, right?
Yeah, she's 12. But
how old do you think it's okay for her to have a boyfriend that you know about? Because she probably already had one, or a girlfriend, whatever, because she bi. So how old do you think that it's okay for you to know about it and you not gonna be trying to whoop her ass?
16, 17.
No, see, that's the problem.
16.
That's why we don't know how to date as women.
16 and
You're not supposed
to.
16 and 16.
Graduate
high school,
nigga. I'm saying 16.
Graduate high school.
But I'm not talking about just going off on dates. I'm talking about monitor dates. Like, were you taking them to the movies and you might be
16.
Sweet college.
It's called a sweet 16.
But at the same time, I'm only allowing that age again. Priorities and shit gotta be
as long as they doing what the fuck they gotta do.
Yeah, like your grade, like I better not have no problems out of you.
Like you ain't just out here being able to talk to niggas and you ain't doing what you gotta do.
That's like trusting your kid to go drive your whip. We already iffy on letting motherfuckers drive our car. Period. A motherfucker asked to drive your car, you already kind of like.
Oh, my kids ain't driving my shit.
You know what I'm saying?
They gotta get their own. Because
do you hear me?
They gonna fuck it up. Period. It ain't no.
I fuck my mama's shit up.
It's the same. It's the same thing when it comes. You gotta treat that shit the same way when it comes to them dating and shit like that. Because when people get a kid, when they get a kid's car, number one, you get them something. You need to do two things. You got the ones who you get them a little piece of shit, so if they fuck it up, they don't care. Or you wait till you know they ass responsible enough to give it to them. Boom.
I'm agreeing with Tommy. 35 sounds good.
35?
Oh shit, okay, alright, well shit. You know what? Hey.
I think I would say personally, Mr. No Kids, my opinion don't matter. I would say group dates where it's like a fat ass, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck up, you ain't got no kids.
Tommy like fuck, he say I'm forever pulling up with
your
the bad
baby
boys
ain't
too.
old enough to have an opinion.
I don't get down.
So it's like
shit changed. You have a baby, you be like, oh, it's so like this. Then they turn 10, and then they turn 12. You like, oh goddamn, shit is not like I thought it was.
But now them being 10 and 12 is really like them being 15, 16.
And I'll be dead. That's not my fucking kids.
You can control them at
home.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I get that point. What I'm saying is, my kids ain't go like the social media shit. Hell no.
How can you? Yes, they share their phones at school. Their friends.
That's fine. I know, and that's what I had to do. Right. That's what you gonna have to do,
you
nigga.
Still know about it.
Yeah, you ain't getting none of.
By the time your kids are older, they gonna have whole hollow shit in the sky that they be watching during recess.
My kids gonna get bullied.
Why?
Because they not gonna have none of that shit.
Your kids gonna be cool as fuck. They
it's
gonna have
20,
cousins.
45.
They gonna have cousins that's like 4 years older than them.
Yeah.
That when they be over there visiting, they be making little videos and stuff.
That's how she go. The same way, like I didn't watch no horror movies. I didn't play GTA unless I was at Kendrick and them house. Or
right.
That's how it's supposed to be. But when you at my shit, you in my
so you
now you
like
living right.
They don't know about it. They gonna fake in front of you, but they really
no, they not
know.
gonna fake. They'll tell me about it, but you're not gonna play it here.
Not if you ain't gonna. Okay, here, but it's not gonna change.
I know that. I know.
Probably faking for a little bit, but these kids
they gon' do it.
As smart as they are, they also dumb, and they gon'
but that's she was in the 2nd grade, and she came up and she said, "Mommy, what's a dick?"
But that's what I'm saying.
Whoa.
Yes, 2nd grade. She said, "Mommy, what's a dick?"
Yes, that's when I figured out. That's the
thing.
She
got that from school.
That's the thing. Y'all are discounting what y'all. I'm not. Look, y'all can do all that shit. They can do all that shit. I remember what the fuck I was going through at these ages. So yeah, at 2nd grade, I remember finding my first porno magazine at school.
At school?
At school.
That's wild.
We was passing that shit around. And look, nobody could bring it home, so we hit that bitch. We hid that bitch in between the books and the little cubby section. So we were passing that bitch.
But I made it work.
Yes. I figured that
I was in the pages was fucked up.
I was
sticking together. You would let it dry.
Hey, I was already stuck when I found them.
I was cussing in first and second grade. I was cussing.
Of course,
teachers was asking me what I was saying, and I just rhyme it. They were like, "Oh no, I was a football player. I was talking about a pitch." I said, "I didn't call it that word. No, that's bad word. No. I said pitch." You know what I'm saying? I'll do that type of shit.
This is why we could stand his ass, because he really bad as fuck. He just knew how to.
I'm too fucking smart for these niggas.
Sound good.
And so it's like I acknowledge what I was doing at these ages. So like, yeah, no. When my kid get to 7th grade, I remember seeing somebody getting head in 7th grade under the stairs at Homes. So I know when my kid get to 7th grade, it's more than likely she's gonna see that shit in middle school. That's just what it is. You gotta deal with it. You gotta teach them how to go. Is your kid gonna be under the stairs too, or not? Now that depends on your parenting, my friend.
Exactly. I'm glad you threw that part in.
I'm broken.
No, for real, Portia, we are all broken.
Oh yeah, everybody broken.
Yeah, we really grew up in a traumatic time.
I grew up in the hood project.
And this is why, like, you like, there are times
that's the world.
That's why when we go with rose-colored glasses and we look back at like, oh, back in our day, growing up was this way or whatever. I think that's just a lie we tell ourselves.
Same shit, less cameras.
Like really,
same shit.
Shit's always been
less cameras. Hey, same shit, less cameras. Hey, same shit, less cameras.
Hey, okay.
Got it.
That's it. Same shit, less cameras. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't record everything. That's really the only difference.
That is a jingle.
Oh, that's a
Come on, content. Come on, content.
Real.
That's
one of them little videos.
That's a Samsung.
You know what I'm saying? Be doing like on that movie Ride and shit when they was doing the little parody of More Money, More Problems and shit when he had the big ass watch and the fucking thing and shit like that. That's how we gotta do that hoe. Like that hoe gotta be funny but serious at the same time because bro, like for real, like a lot of this shit. Like, shit's always been fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Girls always been fucked up. Remember, we even did that thing we was going through the decades and shit on different things. Shit's always been fucked up. It's just dealing with it in a different way.
Can I have one of these ashtrays, y'all? Y'all got a lot of these motherfucking ashtrays.
I really would, but...
What y'all doing with them? Y'all selling them? I'll buy that bitch.
Yeah, they said $12.
Oh, say less.
Oh, up. Matter of fact, Marcus just came through and got he got an ashtray and a rolling tray.
Really?
Hell yes, yeah.
I ain't seen y'all. Where is the push? I have not seen y'all
I talk about it every week.
God damn, y'all supposed to be dropping the link to the merch.
I ain't gonna lie, I had started doing it, but when I had started doing it, I was the only one doing it or whatever like that.
We got merch, bro. They are not promoting.
I can't.
Look, we need the.
Hello, what you mean we're not promoting? What you mean you don't see Sonic back here?
I mean, no, but you're not talking about
it. My nigga Sonic got the
it's subliminal marketing.
No, you
they see it.
They see the shirt.
Subliminally let them know what the fuck is going on.
They see the size, they see the links, they see it there. They don't know what they want, but they know they want something, and then when they see it, they be like, oh, that's what I want.
If you don't know it's for sale,
and I be plugging like a motherfucker on Thursdays or something.
Yeah, plug it on Wednesdays too. Y'all, sippers, do y'all want to buy some shit?
Actually, no. Matter of fact, no. Shout out to Titan. Shout out to we be having a few sippers who while we be sitting here doing our thing, my boy Brent. Goose and them or whatever, they be dropping the links. You know, we got the bot open and shit.
Yeah,
so it be sippers dropping exclamation when you see that exclamation merch and shit like that.
I'm not giving you motherfuckers too much of the plan because you never know what your left hand, right hand, something about that phrase. I know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Y'all want your left hand know what your right hand does.
That's what the hell I'm trying to say, but just know. Alright, I'm putting too much sugar in the Kool-Aid. Pause. That's not what I mean, but we getting more Kool-Aid.
You can never have too much sugar in the Kool-Aid.
At all. Just know, winter's coming, motherfucker.
Okay.
Winter's fucking coming.
I don't know why the fuck I turned into fucking Charlie Wilson.
Rest in peace to Jesse Powell. For real.
Let's see. We got
R&B is not dead.
No, it's not. It is not at all. Somebody
fucking
lied to them.
No, it's not.
No, it ain't dead. It's just.
Damn.
No, they just done because they
dormant.
It's not mainstream media don't cover it.
They've crossed genre so much that when
dormant
you do
as fuck, bro.
No, they not. If you listen to R&B, you know that there's nothing but fresh R&B.
My point is the only ones that do it are the females for one,
No, men do it too, but now they talking about trash. Now they talking about cheating on you. Like they not talking about seeing the rivers and the moons and the stars when they up in you no more.
That's my
Long
point.
live PNB Rock.
Therefore,
R.I.P.
like R&B for male people right now is not in a good space.
It's not, but we have talented motherfuckers. They just ain't talking about nothing.
Talented, they don't really give a fuck. Talent don't make the genre. The music do, and the music ain't too good.
When it comes to because you can be a trash ass rapper and be famous. You can't be no trash ass singer and really make it in R&B. You got to be able to sing.
It doesn't matter about what, but the content is what makes R&B at the end of the day. Yeah, the artists are cool. That's fine. You can go sing renditions of somebody else's song and I love you. But when you put out your own shit, it's fucking ass. I ain't trying to hear fucking I'm selfish or I ain't trying to love
That's
you.
Not R&B. That's not R&B.
All that little
that
shit. The R&B motherfuckers say the same shit as the rappers now because they can't compete with the rappers.
But that's because rappers is trying to be singers. Why the fuck is rappers trying to be singers?
Because
they motherfuckers don't just rap.
Because they make money.
But they're not R&B. Why are we putting them? Like no, I'm talking about real singers.
Because when niggas like me
was calling out,
because when niggas like me was calling out niggas like Drake and them when they was doing that shit all the damn time and people was making excuses, giving them passes and shit for it or whatever. This is what it led to.
Oh yeah, but even still, you got the Bryson Tiller or the Division talking about.
He a dope ass songwriter.
He dope.
No, he's a dope artist.
Oh, but see, that's my.
He sing and
but that's my point.
I didn't like
the
him
song
at
is
first.
pretty cool. The song is pretty cool. If I get caught cheating, that don't mean I don't love you. Granted, every nigga in the world can relate to that, but but the hooks, the verses ain't long enough to tell us shit in that bitch.
Honestly,
he
it's
just
really
singing the bitch over and over.
compared to the other. The lack of music. He has good music.
I get that, but I'm saying, y'all don't like that shit because y'all hate the truth in that motherfucking line. I ain't gonna lie, because if a nigga tell y'all that, hold up. Because that's a true ass song. If a nigga say, if I get caught cheating, that don't mean I don't love you.
Okay, true. I'm not saying it ain't the truth.
Y'all just don't like that shit.
No, if you can say it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. If that motherfucker can get on there and sing that bitch in a way that's appealing, if I get caught cheating, don't want to hear that shit. That's not R&B.
Don't mean I don't love you.
Bitch, sing to me. Make it sound good. I want you to make me believe that yes, you're right. If you get caught cheating, you still love me, baby.
Yeah, no,
that's R&B.
That's the one. That's the one.
She say she wants you to Johnny Gill.
Make me believe what you're saying.
But I get that. But
go listen to Jay Howe. That's an R&B man. Go listen to August Alsina. That's an R&B.
Before the entanglement.
Yeah, no.
Pre-entanglement. Post-entanglement, that nigga August ass, man. I ain't finna say. I like that nigga, bro. I still go listen to Kissing on My Tattoos. You Deserve Better. All the motherfucking shits. I love that nigga August is that nigga.
But wait, Sincere? I mean, Sir. Sir is a good R&B artist.
Yeah, nah, he legit.
Jay Howe, August Alsina. That's 3. So
again, Anderson .Paak is in. Anderson .Paak is in there.
Anderson should be.
Like you really get in there, you like go like his records. That motherfucker got an old song.
But in reality, what I'm saying is like
BJ the Chicago Kid.
None of these
Bruno
niggas.
Mars the R&B nigga.
Look. Y'all can talk singing or whatever. None of these niggas is making a Pretty Wings right now.
Bruno and Anderson. I mean, they still too new.
I mean, smoking out the window. That nigga. This bitch got me paying the rent, paying for chips, diamonds on the neck, diamonds on the wrist, and I am all alone. All alone. I'm so cold. Got me out here.
So that's what I'm saying. They're still, my man. He's still too fresh on the scene to the mainstream for people to really give him his time. But if you go dig in his back, I'm telling you, if you go listen to Silicon Valley,
Tank, I have to listen to Tank. Tank did just drop.
Tank hard a bitch. Tank been hard.
No. I have to listen to his new one.
Say something about Tank.
It don't matter. Tank has been in the game dropping nothing but
R&B
hits for 20 over 20 years.
I fuck with Tank.
That's a real R&B artist.
That's great. All his old shit cool. But
Jamie Foxx, even though he an actor, that's a real R&B
real shit. But the thing is, like you said, they don't get coverage too. If an old nigga, y'all niggas can't. I hate when niggas try to do that shit. No, he's a fucking legend, so you can't judge his new shit. Bullshit.
No, you can
his
judge
dumb ass chose to put that bullshit out right now, so we can judge his whack ass shit.
Even if it's bullshit, it does not change the status.
Isha bet. That's a bet. Isha.
I ain't gonna lie. Tank done got me a few bitches at the club to go home with it.
Nah, I mean that's how it goes.
Yeah, man, that motherfucker grinding on him. What I tell you, Tank a real nigga.
Nah, for real.
I swear to God.
Okay.
That is true.
On my soul.
Damn, how we get on that tangent?
I don't know. We went from my daughter saying the word whore to R&B for some reason. I feel weird now. Disney and the Never-Ending Sequel machine shit, whatever the fuck.
I'm
sorry, I'm discombobulated right now.
Yeah, so it's
take it away.
It's not what y'all think, but my question is, everybody seems to think Disney isn't original.
No.
And they don't make original shit.
Okay, so
they only shut up. They only focus on what's the word? Sequels and reboots and renditions and shit. They don't make original things anymore. Thoughts?
Hold on. Actually, if you go look back on D23, they got original stuff in there. You got Elio, which is new. Let's go ahead and see. Frozen was original.
No, that's Pixar. That's not Disney.
Oh, we kind of got you.
Hold on.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Mufasa is so attractive to me because it's newer than anything they kind of giving us, right? Like, it's something that I've never, ever, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. There's no backstory, there's no book.
Disney, Pixar, same motherfucking difference. Fuck that.
I agree with you, but that's the argument people are throwing out there.
Exactly, and that's because motherfuckers love to be too technical about shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Disney has a lot of original shit, bro. They just love to dismiss that shit.
Yeah, because it's like,
was
bro,
the Princess and the Frog original?
Yeah.
Okay then.
But then even still, you got let's just go from the past couple years. You got Up. No, let's just go past couple years. You got Turning Red.
Okay.
Motherfucking you got like
Coco.
Motherfucking what was
Inside Out? Is it Inside Out?
Inside Out. Fucking Encanto, one of the motherfucking best little sing-along movies in a minute, nigga. That whole cold.
Big facts.
And then the new shit that they coming out with.
Moana.
Mo fucking honor, goddamn it. Like
they play that song at my job.
Like, fam, you can't sit here and say
that looks legit.
Maybe they're looking
for real.
They play that shit at my job.
Like, maybe you can look it for maybe you're saying the 2D animation shit. Maybe you want like some more original 2D animation.
Like that shit.
But just
smoke that shit.
2D animation.
But even then, just because they make a lot of reboots and sequels and shit, they are making just as much money. Because then you got Rava, the Last Dragon. Raya, I thought
Raya, the Last Dragon.
I thought it was a V. It looked like a V in the motherfucking thing.
It's kind of a V.
But I thought that was DreamWorks though.
No, that's Disney Plus.
Oh shit! Okay, all right, my bad.
So it's like you got all of that shit. They
killed that because the kids love the fuck out of that one.
I like that one.
That was a fucking hit.
That was a good one, bro. You know a movie I've been trying to find and I can't find it nowhere unless I rent it off of Amazon Prime. It's fucking Quest for Camelot.
I got it on fucking DVD.
Bro, that's one of the best. That's one of the greatest. The songs on that bitch, the movies, the action, everything.
I forgot all about that
movie.
That was
man.
Because then that would have a two-headed dragon on
it.
Yup. That shit was fucking hit.
That nigga with the little metal arm and he's like doing his little evil song with the cauldron. Say, that's it right there.
I gotta go back and watch that shit. I ain't seen that shit. Oh my damn, it's been about 20 plus years since I done seen that fucking movie.
Say, that's it.
Had to be. Oh my fucking god. You know
what? That was the year to Isaiah.
I'm gonna bring it up because this is something that I wanted to bring up as like kind of like a returning segment type deal. You know you owed when. Huh? You know you owed when. For example,
fucking daughter don't know what a GameCube is.
Oh my god, no!
Nigga, God! She said, "What the fuck is this?" No, she didn't say what the fuck, but she was like, "What is this? What is this?" And I was saying,
she thought it was like a little refrigerator or some shit. For real,
an ice maker, like
fam. That hurt my feelings.
I was offended.
That hurt my feelings. Like, so I can only imagine how you old motherfuckers feel.
My kids don't even know half the music we listen to. Like, even when I play it over and over, and I be like, "Who is this?" They don't know the fucking name.
You know you old when 18 and 19-year-olds don't even know what CDs are. All they know are MP3s.
Oh, God.
You know you old when you see a McDonald's get built, when you saw that bitch get built from the ground up, and then you live long enough to see them remodel that bitch.
Or you watch to see them bitches turn that bitch into something else.
You old if you remember where the payphones was.
Oh, God.
Straight up Southwestern Bell.
And them hoes work. Not the payphones that didn't. Them hoes was working. You put quarters in them bitches and them hoes
big facts.
Like,
man,
you old if you remember where you was at during 9/11. I remember where the fuck I was at during 9/11.
I was in Plano, Schimmelfinnick High School. Went up in there. I thought my homie was making a pussy joke. He wasn't. He was talking about some people really losing their lives, and yeah, I was taken aback on that.
I was watching Barney.
Damn.
I was at the crib
Me
watching
too.
JJ.
I was watching Barney.
You know you old when you live long enough to see the baby from the Nirvana cover sue their ass multiple times.
And fail.
Multiple times.
And fail each time.
Every time, like, bro, you not gonna win that. Hang that shit up, bro.
Child pornography.
Like, bro, you're not winning that, fam.
Your mama signed the contract, Kim.
Real shit, bro.
Your mama signed your balls over.
Just like that, your little testes are now, bruh, no residuals.
I mean, that 466 portion.
Oh, damn. Oh, hold on.
Hey, from the Grove to the Cliff on the
dark bus? All the way, Westmoreland. Yeah, all the way.
I say quick 466 from the Grove to the Cliff. You know what I'm saying? Like
that bitch go right up off of there. What was the
It was right at Walmart.
Right there at Loop 12.
No, but it was right there because there was the CVS or Walgreens right there, Jack in the Box across the street.
That Better Station. Huh? That Better Station.
Yes.
Yeah, that Better Station. Oh God, it's the fucking VRs.
That the 522.
I didn't have to ride that bitch to get to practice a couple times.
No, the 11 before they changed that bitch to 111. The 111 they added
101 or something. Yeah, they
added extra numbers. And
I used to tell her, I was like, nah, the 11 go right here. She was like, nah, they changed it. I'm like, what? No.
Oh, I would be lost.
The 6
now they for sure.
You lost for sure. All
the
they got like 2 numbers.
The 165 that went up. You know what I'm saying? Start going up. Oh man,
I mean, a day pass was $3.
Hey, look, sorry for the out of town.
We was getting mad in high school on them raising the prices on them shits every fucking year.
Bro.
Like y'all, this was before y'all bitches even decided to go green. Y'all up here raising the price on that shitty ass area. Y'all know how many times the buses were.
Bro, fuck that.
Pass your ass
bro,
up.
I live. Look.
Hey, you get there 10 minutes early. Them hoes 10 minutes late.
Y'all probably was off the buses by the time they hit the fat at, but I remember when the shit was 25 cents. Nigga could get on the bus for a quarter, and by the time I got off of the buses, them bitches was $5 to ride the motherfucking buses and trains and shit for a day pass. They used to start it off 25 cents, nigga. You can ride for motherfucker all day.
All day long.
By the time, nigga, no, $2.50 for the youngins, $5 for the grown asses. If you want to, then they got national and this and that. Like,
I could have paid homie gas money, got there and back before you even made it to my destination.
Like, man.
Damn. Hey, say man, them bus memories, boy. Them bus motherfucking memories, man. God.
Hey, look, for all the out of town folks.
Say, went grocery shopping.
Yeah, we had to get local on y'all real quick, though.
All the out of town folks just think public transit. I know you got some bad public transit at your shit. That's what we talking about.
Pretty much.
All public transit.
Oh, okay, now here we can get one since Kevin here in spirit. He gonna come with his wild questions and shit like that. So, fold toilet paper or crumble?
What?
Yes, Kevin is asking how you wipe your ass.
If my toilet paper turned into something crushed
you just
Pringles,
grab it out and just ball that shit up.
I would never go to that person's house again.
Bro,
I would never fucking
I don't even blow my nose on crumpled toilet paper, man.
You talking about that thin shit inside of like the
Nah, he talking about like when you just
pull it off and
just
do you just
grab
grab it, ball it up and whip your shit, or do you just fold your shit?
It might slide through. It might swipe through the fucking cracks of. You gotta make sure that there's a full.
Fold that shit.
You gotta have a full flayed piece of.
You gotta fold that shit, fold it. You know what I'm saying?
Because when you blow your nose, if you don't fold it, it's gonna go through all.
And fall on the body. Yeah, I don't even blow my nose with a crumply ass. What's called? You think I'm gonna wipe my ass with a crumply one, nigga, and get shit all on my fingers? No.
Where the fuck does he get these questions?
Shrooms.
My nigga Kevin is psychedelic, bro.
I need to get some more he got.
My nigga Kevin is psychedelic.
What's Kevin's answer?
Oh God, you roll a little bit.
Answer?
Look, you get 4 squares. Fold that bitch to 2 squares. Fold that bitch.
Course
you know what I'm saying?
He just threw out there and caused chaos. Of course, Kevin didn't give his answer.
I want to know Kevin's answer. I think he crumbles now.
No, but honestly, that's why
I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised.
Here's Kevin's answer. He crumbles his shit up. And he ain't never got shit on his hand not one time. But all that shit y'all saying.
I ain't never got shit on my finger.
He ain't never made a mess.
Nah, nigga, I'm telling you, for 28 years, I've been doing this shit and never had that.
You know what I'm saying? I got Floyd Mayweather's record when it comes to wiping my ass. Never lost.
I put a dab of soap on the paper. You cleaning your ass while you wiping
Goddamn, hand sanitizer ass.
Oh God, clean boot ass. You make sure your booty stay clean.
Fuck that toilet paper clump happening in your shit. That mean that shit get wet, rubbing off in your ass.
Like,
coming out spraying Lysol on that bitch real quick.
You give me fingers.
Are you a 1 or a 2 sprayer?
That's like saying, are you gonna crumple up your white?
You got dinkleberries.
Hold on, no. Okay, now let's get real though. You know what? Damn it, Kevin said you done started some shit.
Does this apply to wipes?
Actually, yeah, I was just about to go there. Hey, I'm sorry. No, that shit is refreshing than a something, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Baby wipes or whatever like that. If your ass is ever out and you gotta use the baby wipe, something like that, hey. Honestly, hell yeah. And honestly, to be real with you, I wish they need to make them hoes more flushable because them shits do the trick and use a whole lot less.
That should be the only way to go.
Hey, like real shit though. One of them hoes can do the job.
Like, y'all sleep.
If you know how to wipe your ass.
Y'all ain't never had dude wipes? Nigga, they got nigga wipes, nigga, for grown ass men. They call dude wipes.
They smell like something, right?
Yo,
they don't.
They don't smell like nothing.
That's most likely why they are dude wipes, because they don't have a smell.
Hey, they just like regular wipes. And on my soul. And they flushable.
You know how niggas be, I ain't using no fruity ass shit on my
ass.
wipes.
I see them putting like some seasoning.
So where you hold them in your man purse?
Nah, you just keep them out.
You just keep them in your bathtub.
What the fuck?
He trying to take them with him. He trying to eat. Archie trying to keep
I'm saying.
We can get you a travel bag, my nigga.
No, that nigga got jokes. Alright, nah, that was good. That was good. But I'm saying though, when I hear some shit like that, bro, it don't go that far for me. Like I would much rather a nigga say, "Hey, bro, I use them baby wipes," versus, "Bro, I use some dude wipes."
The dude wipes.
I mean, they're
okay, would man wipes be better than dude, or I use the man wipes?
They got me better with
neither. Because you took time to go out and buy that shit.
They're flushable.
They are flushable. Did you read El Tommy shit?
I take back everything I said.
Yeah,
we man wiping like a bitch around here, yo. Hey, same. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? My shit gonna smell like Burberry. I'm gonna have Burberry man wipes. Straight up.
Man wipes. Drop your deuce, flush your gooch, and then flush it too. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga Tommy said if he got
my man is on a jingle roll today, bro. Say, clip that shit for real. Good God.
Clip.
Okay, now this one is one I wanted to get to. This topic actually sounds like something that I would have brought to the table, which is why I'm surprised it came from you. Live stream gaming fallback.
Okay, no, not live stream gaming.
What was it?
Live service games.
Oh, live service game. Okay, pull up.
And me and Hisham was talking about fucking Fortnite, because we was watching something about one of their events from back in the day, and we was like, damn.
What about a quick time event while wiping your ass?
The fuck you gotta dodge?
Okay.
What buttons am I pressing for, nigga? I mean, swipe, nigga.
I didn't think about
Once
it.
Once he puts that bitch down, you gotta hit the analog up to swipe or some shit.
No,
you gotta.
I'm sorry. My brain went Kevin, bro.
If you don't hit the button, nigga gonna put his finger in his ass or something. Like, damn. Like, how do you fail a quick time event with wiping your ass, Kim?
I take back that question, bro.
Yeah.
Live service gaming.
But yeah, no, we talking.
Damn, bro. God damn, fam. Shit.
So, like, it was an event in Fortnite where like the zone was a big ass tsunami. So like the zone was all water, and he was like, shit, I wish I could go back and play that specific part, or you know what I'm saying, those maps and shit. But since we passed it, you know what I'm saying, whatever season you in,
the event that was going on,
you have to only play the season you in, and that's one of the fallbacks from like live service games with Warzone, motherfucking all that type of shit. Cause like even now, niggas that like Rebirth Island can't really play that bitch no more with the resurgence anymore, or people
so
that like
it takes away your player base
to an extent.
To an extent, yeah.
Because if the people don't like the new map, you just lost everybody that don't like the new map. They finna go play something else.
And and it ain't guaranteed that they gonna come back unless
until
somebody
you drop something that's new.
And unless they hear from somebody else. Did you hear such and such?
They got another map back up or something like that.
You right.
Like, and then you have games that they could do it in a certain way. It's hard. I'm gonna go to Apex, my favorite battle royale, because they have their shit on the fucking
rotation.
Yeah, rotation. So like you get, if it's whatever the newest map has the most updates from whatever season it's in, that one has probably the longest time. Like it probably gets like 2 weeks of just straight that one. And then it goes into like it's there for an hour, so you queue into it for an hour. Then it goes to another one for like 45 minutes, and another one 45 minutes. Then back to the main one for an hour and shit.
So
right?
You ain't missing none of the events.
Types you can still play whichever maps you want to play.
You still work to do your damn job, and you know what I'm saying.
And keep up and play what you want to play.
Exactly.
Or that's even the fucking Battlefield that y'all be playing, to where like y'all ain't fucking with 2042. But they still got the motherfucking portal to go play 4, 1, 5, you know what I'm saying? The different ones that y'all do fuck with and play the older 1984 different maps and shit like that. So it's like you give us the option, but if you just take out everything like Warzone to it's like, nah, y'all ain't playing that shit no more until 3 years from now or never again.
Yeah,
I
don't like Call of Duty's rotate. They got an ugly rotation on that shit. That shit is nasty.
Take this shit off there, bring it back.
It'd be some news. You'd be like, man, this shit lit as hell. Gone in a week. What the fuck, bro? And honestly, that was one of the things that came, because like you say, when they did like Rebirth and stuff like that for like those. We was used to running that, and then I had to get used to Resurgence and shit like that. But for a while, I wasn't on that shit. I went and I was playing other shit.
Yeah.
I fucking went. That's what drew me to give Fallout 76 a try.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I don't know about Fallout 76. Sometimes I'll be thinking about going back, and then as soon as I think about it, I'm like, man, nah, fuck that shit, just go. Strippers for old folks and kids. What the fuck?
Alright, so we're gonna do the kids first because that was not as trendy. So.
Yeah, what's the kids?
It was like a high school fucking homecoming pep rally. It's a pep rally, and it's one of them fucking rapper chicks or whatever. She performing, and she in front of the little football team and shit shaking her ass and shit. Okay. You see what I'm saying?
Like some Doja Cat type shit?
I mean,
nah, not Doja Cat. Doja Cat a pop star. She wouldn't do it like that, but more on some fucking Cardi B. I think the bitch name was Erica Banks. Yeah, in front of little high school kids.
Ice Spice.
Yeah, and so as a dude at my age back then, I would have been like, hell yeah, fuck that, shake that shit, bitch, yeah. But as like someone
administrators don't know shit.
Yeah, right. But as somebody that's a little bit older, and it's like, nah, fam, that's predator behavior, and you shouldn't be dancing like that in front of them little kids because you are an adult, and just because you're a woman, that's not good. No.
On that whole behavior and shit, which has become so fucking never go ahead.
Bad times. But everybody says that's not okay. Fuck that. Let's get to the old people. Fucking nursing home in Thailand.
It was lit.
Lit the motherfucker. Had them old niggas on the Henny and Grey Goose.
Like a quarterly thing. They should do that every quarter.
Bro.
Once a quarter.
Bro,
so man was
in there rubbing on some titties. If I'm old as fuck and I'm in a nursing home, bring them with
a fucking.
Let me see some ass and titties. Fuck it.
A video came out of it happening, and the nursing home had to give them an apology. And
for what?
Respect for the nursing home for giving out their little fake apology, because I know y'all didn't mean it.
They
just confiscate all the fucking phones next time, so my Mr. Leroy can get his shit going without nobody interrupting him.
Already on a fixed income, let him spend his shit the way he wants to.
That's gonna help.
Uncle Charlie wanna be
might extend their life. Real talk.
All of them old ass niggas had high blood pressure after that shit.
Uncle Charlie made great friends with Cinnamon. You know what I'm saying? Cinnamon was a great friend with Uncle Charlie. She was taking great care of him. He deserved.
Find some new things to do with the tapioca pudding.
Oh shit. So now whoever sneezed, they need to get fired instantly. That's crazy.
Instantly.
I ain't gonna lie, like, dude, if you give me I forgot what the fuck I was watching when they went to the damn they went to the damn senior citizen home. I don't know what the fuck I was watching. I don't know what it was, but bro, could you imagine that being an episode? Imagine that you got senior citizens, you know what I'm saying, on some funny shit, but then you actually had, like, when Stinkman and them was going crazy, fucking shit up. You know what I'm saying?
You know what that sounds like?
Oh no! Matter of fact, stay on the Boondocks. Remember when they went to the when Granddad went back to the retirement home and they was pretty much using him as like a juggalo pimp type motherfucker type shit. That right there, if you could put a series together like that and then bring the strippers up in there, that would be a fucking episode.
Treat it like The Office.
Yes.
Treat it like The Office.
Everything and everything. You would shoot it just like that. Modern Family. Matter of fact, I think that's what Hawk did.
Normally Uncle Charlie.
That's the second time I done brought through my bank plug in
Normally Uncle Charlie is really like fun and enthusiastic, but today he just wasn't really about it. Maybe they wasn't giving him, you know what I'm saying? What's called Uncle I said dance, bitch. I said dance, bitch. I got $19 for a lap dance, but I only got $1 for a cigarette. Good. Oh shit, that's gonna be the theme song for that shit. That's gonna be the theme song for the whole fucking show. And the fact that that's a real ass song, niggas think we fucking saying a parody.
Y'all really think we playing? I'm telling you, that shit right there is fucking. Let's see here. See, I was about to start quoting sugar-free lyrics.
Respect to Germany government for paying for sex workers for the elderly.
I'm going to Germany.
That's why I'm retiring.
That's a blessing.
That's where I'm retiring.
Oh God.
That's where I'm retiring.
Give me a
Germany?
Volkswagen.
Yes.
You know what he said Germans paying for sex workers for the elderly.
We already got.
Oh shit.
We got rid of the bad ones already, so we should be good, right?
That bitch.
That's what I'm saying. We should be good.
To the streets.
Let me lit now.
You ain't heard that joint? Boy, go. Bro, sugar-free on the road. Nigga.
Oh no, today the one the Kanye shouldn't have married that bitch.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, I heard that bitch today.
Oh, That shit. No, hold on. What about F is for Family? That shit. That show go hard.
He said do the show like F is for Family.
Okay, no. That's my shit. That shit is fucking hilarious. It's like Paradise PD and shit like that. That shit cracked me the fuck up.
Yeah, that show's lit.
Let's see. So we already talked about the show. Okay, here's another one of Kevin's crazy ass questions. He say, "Fuck an open bar. What about an open drug bar?"
See, that'd be lit.
Depends on the drugs.
Depends on the drugs.
Nah, hell no.
Because if I only do weed, I don't want to be in a goddamn place where they all do meth.
Oh God, I'm not finna
It's a different level of high.
I understand that, but you're not just gonna be in there with just people that do meth. You're gonna catch niggas on meth, coke, shrooms, acid. That's gonna be an environment.
I only smoke weed, is all I do.
I don't want to be around them.
Or I only do handlebars. I don't want to be around no motherfuckers jumping all over the wall.
But if I'm tripping shrooms, bro, I'm not trying to be around nobody. Who, you know what I'm saying? Who like on some other shit, or like
they gonna fuck your vibe.
Exactly. Like I need all tweakers away from me. For real, because you
okay, but if it's not a tweaker environment,
what are you saying? What are you saying? Art, you're not gonna fuck with me? Huh?
Y'all jacking like a bitch. That's what happens when you smoke a whole A4.
That's just gonna get on my nerves.
I'm gonna end up being like Brian Griffin and cutting my fucking ear off. Like for real. Like, sit, bro, for like that, bro.
Hey, Tyson, it's called the crack
house. It's the crack house. It's the spot. That's the spot.
The trap.
The trap. Yeah, that's where you going, nigga.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie though. When I get married, my fucking wedding reception, cause we not doing that government shit, but the wedding reception gonna be like open blunts, like my nigga from the NBA.
Yeah, Draymond Green did that.
Nigga,
had a bar in that bitch.
But for my drinks, weed, tea. You can have weed infused drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Alcohol, so you can still feel like you're getting fucked up.
And they go crazy.
I'm having weed. I'm having weed coffee.
The cake,
chocolate.
My cake is gonna be edible.
Hey,
your kids ain't
this cake. You getting fucked up.
Your kids ain't allowed to my wedding. My kids not even allowed to my wedding.
But hey, if your kids come, they getting high today.
Yeah, hey, you better watch them.
You better tell them, hey, ain't no cake for kids.
You better not bring them, and if they do, that's on you.
They gonna be falling asleep in between three chairs.
That's gonna be on you. Because my whole cake gonna be. Hey, you know what? You better CBD that.
They gonna be laid out. Look,
the CBD gonna be the kid cake.
They still gonna get
no. Ain't no kids. You bring your kids getting the high as a motherfucking kite. That's your fault, your problem. I told y'all.
Watching these damn kids.
Do you hear me? My kids ain't even gonna be there.
My kids gonna be grown, so I dare.
Cut my slice and go on about my damn business. Slit, you know what I'm saying?
Opium dens, no good.
Just don't cut into my name and don't cut a square out in the middle of that shit.
Fuck on them old school shows, them medieval shows.
You know what's crazy?
You know what's crazy?
What's going on, J. Real Banks? Pull up, man.
I ain't gonna say that. That's for later. I'll say that shit for later.
He says before they were opium dens. But see, they make opium dens now look like hookah lounges. Like when you think about,
they make them look like X-rated hookah lounges. Everybody be fucking in there.
You right.
But they got them thin ass little sheets in there.
You right. It's
and
always
they got them
some shit with her titty
little
out.
things. Yeah, and they got the hookah. So it's like it's an X-rated hookah lounge.
Real shit.
That shit make you get sick.
It's like a hookah orgy.
Would y'all have
it's a pleasure house.
Would y'all have an open drug bar and family reunion?
Huh? Open drug bar family reunion. Fuck it.
No, hell no.
Hell no. You already
Somebody ended up dead.
You already know you got crackhead Steve in that bitch. You gonna
I knew that was gonna be chaotic when I asked, and that's why I did, because we know damn well we are not bringing that shit back.
Everybody.
If you got a drug, go take your walk like the rest of us.
And if you too fucked up, get in your car and chill for a little bit.
My uncle gonna take everybody's car radio while we out there just chilling. I'm telling you.
Ain't gonna come. You gonna come back with that shit in his hand, and you
gonna
try
to sell it to you. Then he gonna try to sell it to you.
Then whenever he find out everybody radio took him, like, I got some radios in the trunk.
He gonna take that shit to the grave too. He did not take your shit.
This ain't your radio, nigga. On my side, I got this from the junkyard, nigga. Fuck you talking about,
bro? If you plug it in, it still got my CD in there. It's literally a yes CD in there.
My Will Smith CD still in that bitch.
Like, for real? What do you mean, bro? I'm the only nigga jamming Millennium. Like, what are you saying?
Like, fam, no one listens to the Spirit soundtrack. What are you talking about?
You the only nigga who didn't take a shower, and you the only motherfucker in here wearing plaid, bro. What is hanging out my door right there? What is that fabric right there, bro? You know what I'm saying? Bro, we took a DNA test, fam, and came back you, fam. Like, for real. Like, nigga, I'm going deep. Like, for real.
It wasn't me. He's still gonna deny the shit. I'm telling you, I was over there with y'all the whole time. Y'all don't remember that shit?
On my mama, it wasn't me.
Nigga, I passed the blunt.
On my mama.
You gonna have to believe him then, though.
Yeah, I mean,
you gonna have to believe that he put it on his mama though. You gonna have to.
That's what Rhaenyra said when she said she ain't fucking uncle. She put it on her goddamn mama memory.
So
she
showed
her mama dead already.
She said on her mama's memory, bro. She put her
memory.
Fuck that memory.
Nah,
that's clearly how she feels. Fuck that memory.
Clearly. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Not only are the Valyrians black, but we got black folks in the motherfucking writing room.
She said Damon didn't touch me.
She touched him.
She put that. When she was talking to that, when she was talking to the redhead girl, she put that shit on her mama. She thugging, bro.
She put it on her mama. That's how. Yeah, no.
There's some black folks in that writing room this time, bro. From the little kid doing his damn thing to like, man, fuck you, OG motherfuckers. Y'all gonna be talking to me any kind of goddamn way. But to her putting that on her mama, damn it, you gonna look up. We gonna see chicken fried.
Nah, for real.
Coming up.
Bro, they got a pot of oil in this bitch on the fire.
Them dragons about to nigga. Hey, say.
If they put a pot of oil on the fire,
you know what's gonna be? The sea snake motherfucker them. They gonna be out there frying chicken, bro. Them the motherfuckers doing it, dog. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro.
And putting seasoning on that bitch. Nigga, like, where you get seasoning from in Westeros, Kimbo?
Bro, he gonna have some lot of zings fucking seasoning up in that bitch going.
Hey, look, they go
straight up.
Hey, they gonna
have wicked wings. They gonna have fucking spicy tea.
Look, and instead of the Starbucks cup this time, they gonna have the Lowry's fucking seasoning in that bitch instead.
Oh, damn.
They gonna have to crop that.
No straws. No straws.
Oh, shit.
No. Matter of fact, hey, and then whoever the king, he gonna have a Lil John motherfucking
They be like, damn, we thought we cropped that out.
Nope. Not happening. All right, let's keep it pulled up though. So, you talking about the Ocean Hotel?
Yeah. I was playing Spider-Man. They said some shit. They were talking about people living underwater because 95% of water ain't explored on the earth. Because 95%, you know what I'm saying? Ocean shit, big lot of shit, we ain't even explored most planet. So if we wanted to expand where our population could live, theoretically, we would have to move underwater. You see what I'm saying? So, or y'all visiting a Hotel Atlantis if they build one that's completely underwater.
Nope.
Maybe. Not at first.
I would.
I will. I used to think I wouldn't, but then I jumped off a boat in Mexico.
How can you guarantee me ain't no water getting in?
I mean, I can't, but I can't guarantee when I get in that car and drive to work, the motherfucker ain't gonna hit me and I'm gonna die.
Nope, not happening. Nope.
But like she said, how can you
that's
guarantee
like taking
you
a
can
cruise?
drive your car
Take a cruise?
and not crash?
I mean, I can die anytime. Like at some point, you start feeling like, okay, I got one life.
So how long?
But you know, but I'm not scared.
Okay,
I'm not scared to drive.
I would say,
I'm scared of big ass bodies of water.
Me too.
So you ain't get on the cruise?
Nope.
So the question is, how long does it have to be successful before you go?
It would depend on how active
that
people
bitch better
are.
go around the corner. That cruise better go around the corner or something like that.
He said we better see
we
land the whole fucking time.
That's it, the harbor.
Shit.
That nigga said we just gonna hit the coastline all the way around.
I get my little speedboat. We can go around on a little small party barge.
Cause number one, like that bitch on Ring of Power.
But
I fucked out there in that big ass fuck when she was out there. We know that bitch was swimming for fucking days. Number one, her stamina is through the fucking roof. Number two, I could be out there doing my thing, and the next thing you know, that sea monster from Pinocchio show up. You'll say, I'm sorry, we don't know what the fuck is
down there.
I'm telling you, and before you know it, bro, you done. Before you realize what's done got your ass, you done.
Okay,
I'm gonna say that shit wasn't even no fucking well.
What's the difference in danger? Because there's a danger where you feel like you can survive, and then there's a danger where you know you fucked. What's the difference of getting on a plane? Because if that motherfucker go down, bitch, you're dead.
Man.
Compared to being in the ocean,
It's
you
the
know
same
what the hell fucked up you're doing.
Because people
It's the same thing.
Nah, but people been flying since 1980s.
Come on.
People been flying before I died.
I've never flown though. Why you think?
Okay, people been going in the ocean all the way down in them submarines.
No, not far enough, and we still.
But I'm saying though, if you had to go to a hotel that was like this many feet under the water, you're saying you wouldn't go there, but you would get on a plane. Either way, you're taking the same risk.
Nope, I ain't been on a plane. I ain't flown. Nope.
Death from. I look.
But would you get on a plane?
But I'd rather get on it. I'd rather get on
Death from a plane is.
I would fly. I'd fly.
You're right.
I'd fly before that, but even then.
Death from a plane is instant.
You gonna drown.
Death underwater is not. That is probably the most. That is the
That's
most
like
unpleasant.
being suffocating, the motherfucker choking the life. You gotta go through that.
But okay, if you're on a plane, you literally are falling and looking like that.
You die from shock. You die from literally the shock of falling. No, yes we do. We know. You die from the shock.
But
of
how
falling.
long were you falling before you died?
It don't matter. Now I'm going to sleep.
Coming back to life. They say when they take their breath underwater, it's just like their final breath. Niggas like
I have asthma.
they just let everything in.
So I know how it feels. So you think I'm gonna play with that shit? I'm gonna fall to that fucking ground.
Nigga, your shit gonna be.
situation with this.
I have panic attacks just when I go underwater. I'll be in the pool. I go in the pool, open my water.
His eyes, be like,
No, say even if I got goggles on and I look around and I see all that space in my mind. Man, the motherfucking shark or something gonna fucking.
So you think on the video where you about to drown and
like,
all you gotta do
I will have a panic. Something ain't even gotta come get me. I will have a fucking heart attack and panic in the fucking water.
But what's crazy is you not wrong is because leopard seals and shit, they do hide between the waves. So that bitch can be, because the way water refracts and shit, it can be literally like at the chair.
Free range.
But the way the waves and shit moving, you won't see it until it's like right in front of you. That's how they be sneaking. Sharks be sneaking up and see, no.
Fuck that.
No, you want me? Do we have wet feet, nigga? No. You see this shit? No, nigga, we don't fly.
Okay, so what's
we
the
don't.
fear of the ocean that you don't
I'm gonna have a
want?
heart attack and it's gonna be a fucking otter.
You ain't supposed to
and
be
I'm gonna think that bitch gonna be the lockdown bomb shit. I'm gonna fucking flip and it ain't gonna be what I'm telling you.
Okay, so
fuck that shit, dog.
The
No,
percentage is less.
I ain't no bitch or nothing like that, but I'm catching straight pussy in the water, bro. Real shit. I ain't even about to front with you. I'm catching straight pussy in the water, bro.
I take probability.
I am not making it. If we
so look, they say you gotta look at the shark in the eye. And then you gotta turn towards like your.
He gonna see the bitch in me. That's just, he gonna
I
see the
say
bitch
when
in
I
me.
pick up myself, he gonna smell that shit in the water like bitch.
Man, I'm going number 1 and number 2.
Mr.
Jones.
Hopefully that shit toxic to them too. Because
I'm
I'm gonna
out of
shit myself.
I'm out of there.
And it's gonna be runny. That shit gonna.
I am. Who was that from? Who's that Bruce from Finding Nemo, the shark?
Hopefully.
Nah, say, hey, now hell no.
Hopefully they can smell and they can see that the shit I just let out was toxic and they run away
like
because.
poison.
Do you hear me?
Nah,
like,
just see. Nah, you know what? Nah, I hope that shark reads like on a Dragon Ball Z meter when they read your power level.
Power level over the
This motherfucker is a non-threat. He ain't here to fuck with me.
Like my nigga.
Y'all be seeing the videos in the ocean where them shark divers be like using their hand and like pointing the nose down. And
yeah, like y'all dumb motherfuckers like, nah, fuck that, nah, no.
They confident as fuck.
I ain't here to fuck with you. I fell off the boat.
I bet
you know what I'm saying?
They from
I
the
fell off
mountains.
the boat and dropped down here. I ain't got no business down here. I'm trying to get back. I won't barbecue.
You want some fish?
No, I won't barbecue.
I'm saying that's what I'm telling the shark.
I won't pull pork. I don't even eat pork, y'all.
Nigga,
like
no,
I'm done with pork. But hey, in them moments there, hell no. I'm eating sausage. Motherfucking bratwurst, everything. Boy, say I'm going in, ham on ham crime.
Nigga, I'm telling the shark, nigga, you want some fish, fam? I got a big ass net. You ain't gotta go get. I get a whole big ass net for you. Feed you all.
And guess what? You know what I'm saying? See, Family Guy was cracking jokes. I'll bring your ass a case of soda water with no water in it. So remember when that nigga Aquaman, hey, could you bring me some soda, but leave the water out of it? Hey, I will perform that miracle for you, dog.
I'll bring you some carbonation, my nigga. I'll bring you some CO2. I got you.
No. He said leave the salt out of it. That's what he said. Leave the salt out of it. Like, bro, we're surrounded by
sharks
salt.
ain't even the worst thing in the ocean. The motherfucking orcas, the killer whales, them hoes are the worst.
And they fuck with you.
They fuck with you. They kill sharks.
Them bitches
they figured out how to flip them hoes over and immobilize.
Happy Feet taught me about them motherfuckers.
Yeah, no, I
had to learn.
And not only that, them octopuses and squids and shit. Hey,
that
them
shit
bitches.
Nigga, the wild crats taught me about that shit. Nigga, the fucking the giant octopus and giant whales fight each other like fucking Dragon Ball Z and shit. They be down in the depths fighting and eating each other, and then the other one be trying to drown in and shit.
They got this so smushy ass body and they got that hard ass beak in the middle. That's some alien type.
On a side note,
that's gross.
Speaking of that. Jimmy John's charge too motherfucking much for their subs.
Well, I mean, it is
I ain't had no Jimmy John sub in a
They're
long
good.
time.
They're okay, yeah, but I mean, don't get granted. Since at my job, you know what I'm saying, I was able to use one. See, we got one of the microwaves like 7-Eleven, so I threw some of our American tea and melted that shit.
I'm glad y'all missed what I just said.
What'd you say?
Because nigga said Jimmy John's charge too much for their subs. I said that's a pizza place.
It's a pizza place. I heard that, but I didn't really. I thought I was tripping. I just didn't know they sold pizza. I didn't want to expose my hand. And I didn't know who
No, I'm right. I thought he said Papa John's.
Oh, okay. No, I even asked, I was like, man, can y'all heat my shit up? No, they don't even have like toasters or nothing like that to heat niggas shit up.
Oh, they automatically losing.
Losing, Subway.
Bro.
Eat fresh all fucking day.
Fuck Jared.
It's better than who?
Fuck Jared.
First of all, Quiznos is goated.
Nigga, there's only 4 Quiznos in the fucking country, nigga.
No.
Okay, then I'm going Slotsky's.
They changed their whole menu. Like that,
they changed the chicken. I know it's not. It's not
real.
They have roast beef. They got steak and they got bacon and they got all the little lettuce and tomatoes.
Real nigga sandwich, buffalo chicken.
Oh, no. You got tuna, you got chicken,
They still got
all
that
shit.
I don't like when you change shit that's been going on for
decades. But that shit still banging.
So you ain't getting the little patty thing that.
Well, no, those
I actually like that though, because when bro from working there, those chicken breasts that Subway had, I'm sorry, them shits look fucking. Them look like the pale ass chicken that they use in the commercials when they find the answer. Are you tired of that pale ass dry chicken? That's that Subway chicken, for real.
That was that pink stuff that they put in them McDonald's nuggets. Like,
bam,
that
just like that. That's who Quiznos was going after, for real.
That's the shit they give you in school food.
Quiznos straight. I like Potbellies, but they don't have them.
You used to work there. You buy it.
But I know what the fuck they got there.
I never had Tiki Pies. That shit hard.
I need to go check because the Quiznos still.
I like which too. They got them sub in the tub.
Well, yeah,
that's that healthy shit.
Bread free.
That's that healthy shit.
I still fuck with Jason's Deli. I love when they got that old
salad.
That wrap it in.
I like when they got that honey oat bread.
So you have the feeling.
I hate the way vegans talk.
Einstein. Nah, who's that? Einstein Bagel Bros.
They're regular.
Oh yeah.
Einstein Bagel Bros. Get a motherfucking hot dog and a bagel, bro.
So you was glizzy in the
glizzy.
Bro, I don't know how I feel about bagel sandwiches. Like, them always get kind of thick and hard at some point. Like, it's very hard to find a good bagel sandwich.
If it's not like the bagels from Winco, like the natural bread type bagel.
But I remember Bagel Brothers, right?
I love bagels. Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, like, them always be kind of like.
I like bagels, but I don't like hard bagels.
Yeah,
I don't like. I do not like. I could fuck with bagels all day, but if them bitches are hard, I am not fucking with them shits, fam.
The bacon of Subway is not real tight, and you can go to court with it. I promise you.
I don't think.
And the bacon in Subway fire though. I don't give a damn.
Because it's fake.
The tuna isn't tuna either. They already.
That shit is not tuna.
They done already lost it.
Jalapenos and lettuce.
That shit really ground up chicken.
The sliceberries
not
taste
even
like
chicken.
It's like the ground up chopped up extra shit.
Okay, let's reminisce.
Damn. Do your chain hang? No, do your ears hang low? Do they wobble the What is y'all first thing y'all think about when y'all hear that?
Elementary school.
Keep going.
Ice cream truck.
There you go.
Yes, that's true.
Take them back, cause I ain't seen none of them hoes. You may see a few of my niggas with the carts.
I just saw that nigga yesterday as I was walking in. He came through rolling.
What kind of music he was playing?
It was ice cream music, but he was nah, you know what is that's gonna happen though? All these ice cream men that got all cut, you know what I'm saying? I think like copyrights and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get monetized or something because all these motherfuckers be like they shit be original now. It's like it be original music and shit now. They shit don't be fucking the classic shit
it's
we
just
used
supposed
to.
to be. It's a sound that you don't. It's no name to it. It's just
you just know it's the ice cream sound with a different.
It's supposed to be. Do your ears hang low?
No, it's not. Oh, it's that. You too young. Back in the day,
exactly.
when it was like we had them hoes coming down the street all the time.
I mean, yeah, because the one in Bonton wasn't that one.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm a hood nigga. He had a Mexican nigga coming through ringing bells.
Ringing motherfucking thick ass goddamn prices.
Oh God.
Yellow like that.
Sometimes the motherfuckers will be playing Mario and shit.
Yeah, that one.
You know you in the hood when y'all out there freestyling to the ice cream truck and shit.
Oh, I'm finna get a Tweety Bird and a Sonic. He get a Choco Taco, they ain't got it. Nigga get mad.
Leave the gumdrop eyeballs out it.
And the Ninja Turtle give me
always
green.
missing one eyeball.
Oh, them hoes be like fucked off. Like them hoes be looking in different directions.
That hoe be like smushed in, pushed to the side and shit.
SpongeBob face be out of there.
Retarded.
All them niggas look like bubblegum.
Like them niggas got Down syndrome or something.
Yeah, nah, them shits be fucked up though. But nah, I ain't gonna lie though. I'm actually kind of sad now because I'm stopping the next ice cream man I see just to support the cause.
You know
I'm just trying to see.
I have not seen one in years. Literally years.
Most of them now are the Mexican dudes who rolling around, but for real,
it's only them. Only those ones.
The ice cream truck, it depends on what hood you in.
Yeah, that you put
it depends on where you at.
That shit fire. That you put the motherfucking sauce in.
It depends on where you at. When I was in Plano, ice cream man used to roll through in the summertime, a little bit into the fall. But I know when I was in the Grove, that ice cream man was rolling through even in the wintertime.
Nigga. What?
Wintertime. But that's because also, like, really though, and this ain't even being funny though, it's a lot of people who fuck with ice cream in the cold though. Like, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
I'm the type of nigga.
The only one I get is eggnog from Bronx.
I do that because I know I ain't gotta eat my shit outside.
I'm the type of nigga.
I'm gonna say shit. If I'm finna be at the crib, hell yeah, get my ice cream.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Right next in my robe.
Or a cookie.
I eat it outside.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to have when you get you
Yeah,
a hot ass cookie. You got you like 3, 4, 5 hot ass cookie, maybe 20. You know, if you make the whole batch, you eat the whole batch of cookies with you a little thing of ice cream. You kind of dip the cookie in the ice cream.
Real quick,
give
us the fantasy football results.
I'm
this past week, real quick. I need to go and see if the sippers pulled up any toppings for us.
So look, I'm the type of nigga to wear shorts in the winter.
Y'all, I forgot to
and
drop
a
the code for
jacket
y'all.
and
I'm
still
gonna have to have
sweat.
Archie when he post this video, give y'all the discount code.
Let's see.
We could. I could post it in tag.
Yeah, post it in the group. Cause y'all need this discount.
Post it. Put it in the comment section, and I will pin it for you.
Y'all better get this discount while it lasts.
Get this discount, baby, because these things are expensive. It's high quality, so you need this discount.
Y'all gotta support too. It's the first time on the pod.
Today.
What snacks remind you of summer?
What snacks remind me of summer? Ice
Margaritas.
Nigga, that's not a fucking snack.
Summer?
Shit, bad bit. Oh wait.
Gummies. I don't know why gummies just remind me of summertime, nigga.
For me, I don't know why I like chocolate bars though.
That's all.
I don't think of motherfuckers eating a chocolate
something
bar.
like a fried chalupa, like something like the fair, like
churros,
shit, like
nigga.
the fried, yeah, something fried with a whole.
Okay.
That shit remind me of something.
Okay.
Or a drumstick.
Nah, that's fall for me.
Turkey leg.
That's fall for me.
That's fall.
Yeah. The only thing that remind me of something is drink.
Oh, you know what? Them Flintstone push pops.
Oh yeah, I just went and got
Like
push pops the other day. That shit good.
Yeah.
I saw some shit. It was like we used to fucking eat popsicles out of toilet rolls and never complain. This generation just don't know. Like. In reality, that's all them hoes was.
I will smash a Flintstones push up to this motherfucker.
Now that's summer, bro.
I don't get
That's summer for sure.
I will smash the fuck out of them.
Or no. The popsicles. The ones that come in like the fucking strips and you can just rip them off.
Oh, with the different gun, the one you need scissors to cut the top off.
Oh God! Or you gonna cut the side of your mouth when you hit them hoes as you eat them bitches.
That bitch melt. You get to push your juice up
all
the way
right.
to the top.
Or the ones that you break in half. They come. They got the little middle.
Oh yeah, and they got like the little. They got a little dip in the middle of
that bitch. Oh God.
Yes sir.
Them hoes was lit.
Them shit's going on.
You got a red one. I got a blue one. Give me half a half, nigga.
Popsicles.
Oh, Aisha asked, do men care about skincare products or have skincare routines? Yes.
Do they?
I will tell you this. Because I am picky about my fucking soap. For real. I know when I got shitty soap, man, if y'all get out, y'all get ashy?
A little bit.
I mean, everybody gets ashy. Just because you can't see it don't mean you ain't ashy.
No, I know what I look like when I get ashy.
You have dry skin.
I have the capability to get ashy. You touched it now, nigga. You touched it, yeah.
When y'all start going out and about, y'all start looking and y'all got like those dry ashy marks and shit, like just like those ashy shit because you ain't throwing shit on.
Nah, yeah.
I know my soap is shitty. When I get out and my stuff is like that, and also once I found out how crucial, I know we men like to keep our, you know what I'm saying, we real big on hair. That shit don't need to be everywhere, bro. Like when some of y'all motherfuckers running around wondering why y'all be smelling so damn much, it's because
the hair make you sweat and you stink like a bitch.
You need to say motherfuckers need to be groomed. Motherfuckers need to be
That's
groomed.
why Manscaped.
I'm talking about your nuts. I'm talking about your ass. I'm talking about for real, y'all like.
Me and Isaiah had football freshman year, so nigga, that was our first period, nigga. We go in that whole every lotion and the shit we did wear, nigga, that shit was sweated off by the time we got out of class, nigga. Next class, nigga, legs be white as shit, nigga be scratching them hoes too, cause we out there in the grass, itchy as fuck. Niggas legs be, boy, I asking every shot, you got some lotion?
Man.
I gotta get right quick.
Right,
nigga,
don't care if that shit is some of the
so fruity in hell, nigga walking around smelling shit.
You ain't ashy.
I got hydrated skin. All I gotta do is take my shower. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I done seen niggas after football practice try to spit on their knees because them motherfuckers so goddamn ashy.
Bar soap or body wash? That's a good question. Have y'all bar soap
body
or body
wash?
Bar soap.
Body wash.
I'm a bar soap nigga. That body wash shit, body wash got too much chemicals off top. It's too much whatever it is to make it slimy, soapy shit. Nah, nigga, give me that bar soap.
I feel like body wash.
A little bit of something.
Body wash make me smell better though, nigga.
It does, but at what?
And it make you smell longer too. Smell better.
See, that's the thing. Though.
Metal.
I'm gonna stick with my soap because the stuff that I use body wash for, I got cologne for that.
That's what I feel like. Soap is supposed to get you clean, hydrate your body, nourish your
body
skin.
wash is just fucking smell.
It just smells good. Spray your cologne. Why do you want to
is.
smell so much with your body wash to the point? What you buying cologne for?
When I get out the shower,
exactly.
When I get out the shower, I want to be able to just do this and be like, that body wash shit don't be make me feel like that. It made me feel dry instantly. It made me feel like, what
That's
the hell
when I feel like commercials fucking hit on too. Like when they show, like when they compare, like when they'll like squeeze that shit out, like when they be comparing, you just see it, I just be like, ugh, bro. That shit just look nasty to me. The body wash look nasty to me.
Hey, can we talk about something? The fucking.
Hold on. There is one, and it's a female brand though. It's a Bed Bath and Body Works or whatever, and that shit blue in there. I use that shit. That shit is like fucking lotion, cause I get out, my shit still soothing a bitch, and I'll be right.
Can we talk about the wash rag shit? Okay, the white people in wash rags and what people think about wash rags.
I know black people who do that shit too.
Nah, white people just wash their body with their hands.
No, it's not just white people. Cause I know. Yeah.
I do. Cause I want to really talk to motherfuckers. One, it's not just your hands; it's the fucking bar of soap. And two, I'm not speaking for everybody, but if you use that, you're also using something else to fucking scrub. You're not just scrubbing with you put the soap direct. Cause I need direct soap contact to skin. I don't know what the fuck you motherfuckers got going with the lather. That's not direct soap on your shit, nigga. That's a towel. That's a towel. That's still not direct soap, nigga. This soap, when you touch it, nigga.
The same thing is putting dish soap in the water and running the water. Like, nigga, the soap is in the water.
But it's not, I know, but I'm saying, when I'm cleaning my body, I want the soap to directly touch me. I want to, I'm a scrub.
You want the soap first, and then you want to come back.
Then I'm a scrub. Then I'm a scrub with the towel after I got the soap on direct skin. Then I'm a rinse. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta rinse the towel, and you really can't use them towels too often. You niggas use that towel to hang that bitch. You dirty ass motherfuckers. Use
but
the same
every day is a bit much. You should not be changing your towel every day.
But you should you should get you a motherfucking loofah.
Nigga, loofahs are the same shit. They get dirty just like that on my side.
But you can replace them hoes within a certain amount of time.
You can replace the rag.
You wash it.
You can wash the rag and the loofah. You can't. That rag is never how it used to be, motherfucker. I done lived in many houses. I done lived in many houses, man. You motherfuckers, them rags.
Nigga, that's why you have a stack of them hoes. You wash them hoes. You reuse them hoes. Niggas in jail get niggas. What niggas in jail use niggas draws every week.
This is like, what are you talking about?
Hey, look, I'm getting.
He bougie.
Nigga moved the dent and got booze.
You don't put some goddamn dishwashing liquid in there and like.
I do. I'm even rubbing that directly on my skin, motherfucker. Like, what you talking about? Like, that shit going straight to skin, and then we scrub with a little
No, Titan. You don't shower after the bath. You shower before the bath. Cause I can't sit in no motherfucking bath until I shower because I'm not sitting in
I shower both. I shower both.
Okay, right. You can do both, but you have to go before.
You rinse off.
You never
do your shower. You clean before. But then when you in the bath,
that's some mid-century, 18th century ass shit. I'm not sitting in no fucking tub with just water with my dirty.
Oh God, niggas in the back in the day used to have the tub.
And they had to share water.
Share this water. On God, that would have say. My mama said they used to share water back at the ranch. That shit be nasty on my soul.
Hey, nah, they was
and God, like they better hope it's hot. For real, it might not be hot.
No, God, it wasn't hot. They said like they'd have to go boil a pot of water just to throw in that bitch to warm it back up after somebody else get out.
Hey, so Titan Dance, the new Marvel animated short coming out. You invested or not?
Which one?
I don't know what he's talking about either.
Yes.
Fuck,
it's Marvel.
It's a short.
Is it Marvel?
Yes. And it's animated, so I fuck with it.
I should ask, what's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Halloween.
Thanksgiving.
Christmas and Halloween.
No doubt.
For me, Thanksgiving.
I love Christmas music.
For me, Christmas is just Thanksgiving leftovers. When
it's a different feeling when you walk in the store.
I was gonna say I like Christmas because people in general just are nicer around Christmas time.
Christmas spirit.
Like people have people have no choice.
It smells the way you just smell cold and like warm. You can just walk up to somebody like, oh my God, let me bless you with something. Like you just want to be nice.
And walk around smelling cinnamon.
But let me tell you why I like Halloween though.
Why you want Halloween?
Boy, it's a whole lot of ass out of Halloween. It'd be a whole lot of booty.
Oh yeah, I like all the Harley. I like all the Harley costumes.
Quinns and
the Harley costumes.
And the lingerie they be wearing.
I am a cosplay fan. Fuck you talking about?
We be at the club Halloween.
Speaking of right here, J Real asked why females scared to shoot their shot at the males.
Cause they even more scared of rejection than us, right?
Oh God.
It's even worse. Cause I think as a woman we feel like since we got ass and titties, we're supposed to be accepted regardless. And so it will fucks your ego up to know like damn I got ass and titties and poop like he don't want me like we think that means like they're bad like they're what they want is so low.
Female believes they're the shit.
The standard is so low we think like oh you can fuck any nigga you want to. So when you can't it's like damn like what's wrong with me?
Damn, okay, so that shit fucks with the mental.
Yeah, dude. So we like okay fuck we just gonna eye you down. as long as you hold your eye contact, I'ma hold mine. Eventually, you gonna say something to me.
So what's with the whole trip? So do you think that it's a scapegoat when females be like, oh, I'm on that traditional stuff. The dude's supposed to approach me. They just hiding behind that shit.
But ain't no man approaching you if you don't make yourself approachable. If you're looking down, if you're looking in your phone, if you're like giving him the cold shoulder, why would he? If he does approach you, to me, that's like either he really wants you or he don't know how to read the room. Yeah. So you gotta like, if you want a nigga to shoot at you, you gonna kind of open your body language is different. Like you gonna open yourself up to you gonna eyeball that nigga down. You gonna be like, oh hey, you know. And
they gonna bat them bitches. They gonna.
Yes, and you gonna turn around, you gonna look like, okay, are you looking at me?
They gonna do this shit, and they gonna play with their hair a little bit.
Don't let me be in the grocery store. I suddenly need some on aisle 12 so I can go back and make sure the eye contact was mutual. Like let's go catch it again. So yeah.
She did Portia talking about amen.
Yes.
Well then, hey man, that's how we focus this. Hey, I mean, y'all got anything else?
I don't.
No.
What
y'all sipping on?
What y'all sipping on?
Honestly, I've been sipping on it. Fuck what they talking about. Y'all can be mad at me. I'm watching the Mike Tyson series on Hulu.
Oh, me?
That shit go
hard.
I'm
gonna watch him list through the goddamn entire show.
That shit go hard. And I can see where his issue could be in there. While I don't think it's all just they didn't pay him. Then, like when I was talking to you, I think it's that when they cover the whole rape charge thing, I could see being him. You know what I'm saying? Feeling how he feeling. If he's standing on his shit, I can see his issue with that. I can see his issue with the way that shit was portrayed. But shout out to Margot Robbie though. I didn't know she was an executive producer on that bitch till I watched the latest episode and saw her name in the credits, and I was like, okay, it makes sense. Cause it's almost like they doing cause remember they did that Tanya shit or whatever on Hulu, I think it was. They did the whole Tanya deal, and now they doing Tyson. Next thing you know, it's like we're getting monster movies, but biopics of certain people just thrown out there. But it's a good ass fucking series though. That's what I've been pulled up on. That and that legacy deal that they doing on the Lakers on Hulu. That's some insightful shit right there. And they up to Kobe and Shaq right now, y'all. So yeah, it get real.
Gotcha.
All right, how y'all feel about that new Winnie the Pooh movie?
I'm watching it.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it.
But y'all know that they say like what all that shit's not copyrighted, but they say that Tigger ain't gonna be able to be in it because he's still copyrighted or some shit like that.
Yeah, he came in later.
So he came in later so that he's still on the paperwork or whatever, so they can't use him. So it's gonna be more just Winnie and Piglet.
That's probably why they didn't really show Eeyore either, and they just played him off as dead too, because Disney got Eeyore and Tigger, I'm sure. People fucking love Eeyore.
Probably for right now, yeah.
Man, he's like the fourth fucking mascot.
Like anybody can make a fucking Winnie the Pooh movie now and put it out. Any type of Winnie the Pooh.
Need to do Ted type shit, do an animated stoner with
Winnie the Pooh, oh god, and put it out.
So the winners of the Frozen Orange Kool-Aid League first week.
Oh, pull up.
Forgot about that shit. The Fantasy Football League. Fucking Yes Ballers beat Titan Slam Dunk Team 131-123. Got me a dub, baby. You know what I'm saying? Green Eggs and Cam beat Watson's Massage Table by 4 points, 144-140. Dang. Eric's Extraordinary Team rolled through the Rolling Deep, 161-136. OJ didn't do it. Wait, this is last week. Wrong motherfucking thing. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, damn.
Alright, listen, all that shit was wrong like motherfucker.
I think because I thought I played Titan and didn't Titan whoop my ass.
Yeah, so we back to the start. I'm sorry, motherfuckers. First, Yes Ballers beat Naptown Raiders 136-114. I should have knew that when I saw that. I didn't call out who I actually played. But, you know, we all over the influence right now, so. OJ didn't do it, beat Watson's Massage Table 187-124. God damn. Fucking the PR Idol beat Eric's Extraordinary Team 171-155. How about them Cowboys? Shit. On here they won 138-120, beating Kevin's breathtaking team. Elon Musk beat Mr. Dad Bod 141-119. Jesus Christ. Stop. It hurts. Beat Rolling Deep 149-140. That was a close one. Titan Slam Dunk Team whooped Kool-Aid Man's ass 110-86. Boy was in the double digits, goddammit. He like the Cowboys. Couldn't put up no goddamn points. And Green Eggs and Cam was like, throw that ball, thought. 149 to 106. Green Eggs and Cam gets that dub.
The hell?
The names fucking trip me out.
The names.
Next week,
y'all creative.
We shall come back to the motherfucking standings. I ain't gonna run through that shit again, cause fuck that. We'll be back with the Frozen Orange Kool-Aid League next week.
Frozen Orange.
Yup. Hey, and remember, first place gets $100. Second and third place gets Kool-Aid merch. Ho the hell up, y'all. But hey, remember, Kool-Aid so good, even a diabetic can drink it. And if your ass ain't sipping, you're tripping. Rachel, for real, appreciate you coming through. That definitely some
EBL, go get your dry ass skin.
EssentialBodyLove.net. Go fuck with us. The code is Kool-Aid, 20% off all the way through Sunday at midnight. Don't sleep on it. Go and get that.
Hold the hell up. I fucking love it, y'all. And also make sure y'all drop in the hashtag DTKA raid after the show just to let them know who the fuck sent you that way, y'all. But okay, hold on real quick. Let me pin this. Is it gonna let me? Boom, there it go. Got it pinned down there at the bottom, so it should stay up even after the stream.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all go get it.
So that shit's gonna be running up.
Shit right here.
Hells yeah, y'all. Hey, I appreciate y'all for real sticking with us and rocking with us. And we will see y'all. Well, y'all won't see me tomorrow. We in the lab heavy. Plus I got fucking court in the morning.
Jesus Christ.
That's not the lab, bro.
But y'all will see us this weekend though. Pull up. Well, y'all gonna see us. Pull up.
Bye.